Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe. That is Adam McCullough. That is Jane Botty. Football is back. This is the Watchalong. Everton versus Manchester United. This must be unbearable if you've got headphones on. Football is fucking back.
Do you know what?
Football is home.
Someone reminded me of the other day, an Evertonian, that he got sent a clip of us three where we were just silent for a few minutes. Do you remember that fateful day? The 3-3.
Everton fans
but they
hold on to that.
No, but he said he got sent it and people like kind of respected the fact we weren't performing.
It was the game that Calvert-Lewin scored.
It was like
in the
us just being
93rd
absolutely gutted, and that's what most fans are like.
I get messages about the last Uncensored me and Joel did about that.
Yeah.
Me and him just being depressed.
Yeah, I saw the messages. I was quite worried because a lot of the messages
burn the whole stadium down. Just fuck it.
Well, there's no reason to be depressed anymore. Have we got the team news graphic ready or not quite yet?
You asking the audience?
Yeah, this is interactive.
Have you
send us the graphic?
Carry Jokey.
We'll get to the team in just a second. Just in other news, Tottenham.
In other news, Joe's wearing a gilet.
I've got a gilet on.
You are
gilet. Let's talk about that.
It's a bulletproof piece.
I like it.
Yeah, I think
it's very 50 Cent in the early noughties.
50 Cent in the noise,
yeah. Remember when everyone wore vests?
Bulletproof.
Yeah, everyone wore vests thinking they're wearing bulletproof vests.
Yeah.
I did it as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mine's not bulletproof. Mine's not even. I don't even think mine's like wooden chip.
You wore a vest type.
Yeah, vest under a vest.
Right, okay.
So it looks like you got a bulletproof vest.
But
really, you're 10 years old from Aston.
Yeah, no need for it to be bulletproof.
Yeah. Actually, 10-year-olds need a bulletproof vest in Aston.
Really? Is it rough?
Asstown.
Is it bad?
Take your mom to Asstown.
No, she already lives there, so I don't need to.
Brilliant.
She's got a bus pass. She can go herself if she wants to.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, absolutely full. But we're going to get into the teams in just a second. But yeah, Tottenham currently losing to Aston Villa at home. Would this be
the wheels have come off?
Would this be a third defeat in a row?
Spurs lost to Chelsea. I just realised that's the wrong one. Yeah, they lost to Chelsea. They lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It's that,
in a last-minute
Birmingham area,
double
isn't it?
whammy.
That's really scuppering their title hopes. If they lose this, is that the title over for them? I know they were unlikely to win it anyway, but they were going for it.
We were talking about this. Everyone loves Pochettino, Postecoglou.
Yeah.
But it had a touch of the Ollies to me, like that great run that Ollie had as a caretaker manager, and how when things started going wrong, it could unravel.
Also,
quickly.
It shows you how much injuries affect teams.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter when it's Man United. You have to just fight anyway. Don't matter. You got to win anyway, even though you hold back
stop
line.
making excuses.
I was going to make a point
about
how they're still in it because we're still in it.
That is a very good
when
point.
we win today, we're going to be on 24 points, 6 points off top spot. Some may say we're going on title charge.
I think we are. If we win today.
That is, I mean, obviously we've got to win this game first, and that's going to be a difficult thing to do. But the idea that United could be a win at Goodison Park away as
Spurs.
Tottenham, fantastic
mate.
save there.
I would like a 2-2 in this game, by the way. I'd like them both to drop points.
We're a win at Goodison Park away from being 6 points off top. That is completely incongruous with how it's felt to be a Man United fan this season.
What word was that, by the way?
Incongruous. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't link with like how it's felt to be a Man United fan this season is pretty shit. And yet, if we win today, 6 points off top after 13 games is like you're in the mix there.
That's a great word.
How does that work? Thank you very much.
It means not in harmony or keeping with the surroundings.
Yeah, exactly.
Or other aspects of something.
Thank you very much.
I love that, Joe.
So how is it, Adam? How have we got to this point where we win today with 6 points off top, and yet it's been a pretty miserable season?
Because we don't draw games, we either win them or lose them.
That's a good one.
Which is a weird thing. Because really draws are the same as defeats almost, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's true, isn't it? It's like City have drawn.
Pretty much.
Is it City drew the last two?
Yeah.
Is it Chelsea and the Scousers?
City also lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, so
everyone's going to be fucked up this season. Like injury-wise, everything. Injuries are going to come through for a lot of teams. I think City will win the league ultimately, but saying there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean, 100%.
You look at that top 6. It's as tight as it's been in recent memory.
Realistically, top 4 is still very much on, and we're fortunate for that considering the amount of games we've lost.
Yeah, and another reason that top 4 is still very much on because the bottom 3. Not including Everton,
right run then,
but Luton, Sheffield and Burnley, Sheffield United and Burnley in particular, have been so shit that for once the promoted teams are almost like guaranteed wins, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which in the past that's not been the case. There's usually 1 or 2 of them that you like.
Actually, you say that. I haven't put a bet on in God knows how long.
Yeah.
I put one on yesterday. If Palace won, I would have won 2 bags.
Oh, shut up.
Shit.
Really?
Swear to God.
Bro. I'm gutted for you.
What was the score?
Luton won, didn't it?
Luton won 2-1.
Our mate Tenamengi scored.
Yeah, so
I hate that as well, right? Not that I like Tenamengi, I'm glad he scored. But I hate the fact that, like, Elanga, Mengi, just everyone's scoring goals.
Yeah.
And, like, I know Tenamengi's not a striker, but our attackers are struggling.
Have you heard why Marcus Rashford is back?
Yes, go on. Explain
He's
it.
back
to
with the love of his life.
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
So apparently he's back with his missus, who he apparently had
Stability.
split with, right?
That's what you need from your
Because he
team.
had been a little bit naughty. A little bit one too many nights out.
Right.
And she put her-
Is that an allegedly?
I'm just assuming.
You're just riffing.
Yeah. I'm just, going off the dome, as we
Okay.
do. But I've heard 1 or 2 facts, and now I'm making the rest up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
I
That's,
should get a job
that's the way
I should
to
get a
need
job
it.
at News UK or something.
Yeah,
And
The Sun.
love that.
Yeah. Get on there. Neil Costis, what's your spot? Yeah, fucking twat.
Cut that out.
Leave him alone. He's a lovely
What are we
bloke.
talking about again?
Why is Rashford back?
Yeah.
So he's back with the love of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what it's like? Remember when you were at school
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all the girls were watching play football?
Yeah. Remember it
You'd
well.
play good, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd smash one in the top bins and that.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
school shoes, bruv.
Yeah.
You're slapping them in top bins.
Bending the toe back on your school
Put your
shoes.
tie around your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have ties. We were polo shirts.
But yeah,
Polo
you have to
shirts.
wear a tie.
No.
Aye, we had to wear ties. But
I
for a long
had
time I
blazers
couldn't
and
do them,
everything
so I
at
just had a elastic band tie.
No, you didn't. like a 3-year-old at a wedding.
Yeah.
Just stretching it around.
So yeah, Marcus Rashford's back with the love of his life, and that means we're back
Yeah.
because he's going to score today.
It really is that simple.
And there's a
apparently.
theory, like someone worked it out, like when he's been apart from her, he's scored like 4 goals in that period,
Really?
and when he gets back with her, he's 30 goals a season.
Fantastic.
But that can't be what it is, though, can it? Sure.
You never know.
It's
can
remember Fergie wanted everyone to get married.
Yeah.
He used
Yeah.
to be like, just get married. Just go on. You don't
Yeah,
like
some
her,
sort
so
of
what?
stability.
Just babby her up. Get
See that
married.
interview with Lee Shower? He said he told him to get married, and he said, "I can't. You've sent my girlfriend home," and he'd sent her back to Birmingham.
Right, marry someone else then if you
Yeah,
need to.
Becca got married. He was like, fuck it. I
know,
don't like her.
yeah.
You got married too.
Fergie just wanted to do something different to what you were.
Fergie's like an old Indian dad. Like he just wants to pick his kids' wives. And
Like, you could never get
husbands.
away with that nowadays, could you? The
It's
shit
like
that
East is
Fergie
East.
used to get with. I love that film.
Brought a picture around. Laurel and Hardy. You can take Laurel and Hardy with you. Remember that?
Hey, you must be made up marrying a couple of belters like this.
East is East and 4 Lions are in the top 10 British movies ever.
He's not dead. He's just moved to Eccles.
Isn't it?
I love that line.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, man.
East is East is very much my life, kind of.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in about 20 years.
It
It's
is
actually
I
must
watch
be.
it a lot.
Yeah, man.
How often?
Definitely every year, which is a lot for a film. isn't
Really?
it? Yeah,
That is a lot. So you've seen it probably 15 times?
More than that, because there's a period where I probably watched it every month.
I love
When I was
that. I
a
love
kid.
that. I love.
Do you in your head, because when you watch a film, you're like, oh, I'm this guy, I'm like Neo when I watch The Matrix. You paint
You think you're Neo? Let's,
Well,
just, let's just settle on that.
But no, depending on what film you watch.
No, it's alright.
I associate myself with no.
Oh,
not
I
Neo,
feel like
actually.
I'm Sag.
I feel like I'm Morpheus. when
yeah,
watch
I feel like
Matrix.
I'm Morpheus as well.
Yeah.
Which one's Morpheus?
The bald-headed brown geezer.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Fishburne.
And
I
then
think
he's-
of him. I think I'm Morpheus. He's my favorite.
He's not in it, the new one, is he? He's the Morpheus.
Nah,
Lawrence
they cancelled
Fishburne's
him.
not in it.
Yeah.
Someone else is. Well, you can fuck off with that.
Right, let's get into this
Do you
team
remember when
news
his
because
daughter went wild on the internet?
No.
Oh my god.
Really?
Poor fella.
Oh, mate, that's
Cracking.
the world's worst.
Right, let's get into this team news then because it's a pretty exciting team actually. So we've got
Sauce.
Onana, we've got Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire, and Shaw. We need to get into Varane, this whole situation. Then we've got a midfield of McTominay, and for the first time starting in the Premier League, Kobbie Mainoo is in there as well. Bruno Fernandes, I mean, you can just put him, you don't even have to ask twice, you know he's going to be there.
Yeah.
Then we've got Garnacho, Rashford, and Martial. I've got a sneaking suspicion Garnacho and Rashford could well be the other way around there, because he tends to play Garnacho on the left when he starts him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I can't think of many times where Garnacho has played on the right before, so maybe we can get that switch round in just a minute. Then Martial up front. So before we get to the inclusions in
Who's
Shaw,
up front?
Martial.
And
Before we
Martial.
get to the inclusions, though, I want to talk about some of the absentees.
Wait, Van der Beek's on the bench.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
Some of the absentees.
Oh, Amrabat is on the bench as well.
Amrabat.
We're just about to add him on.
Okay, yeah, we've got
Amra
that.
back.
No
back.
no Varane.
Wan-Bissaka.
No Casemiro. No Mount. Obviously got injured. No Eriksen. No Højlund. And yet, somehow a relatively optimistic.
Somehow our team's
11.
got better.
If you're gonna play Martial against anyone, it has to be Everton.
Yeah.
Because his record against Everton is
I was
ridiculous.
wondering where he was going with that.
No, do you remember remember that time he only scored 1 goal all season? It was against Everton.
Yeah.
Like he always
Was that
scores.
a semi-final?
No, he did that as well. That's what I mean. He loves a goal against Everton.
That semi-final.
The one against
goal.
under Ollie, his last season under Ollie before he went on loan to Sevilla, he scored against Everton.
I remember.
He's got a very good record.
He's got
Everton.
8 goals in 16 appearances and 4 assists as well. So 12 goal involvements in 16 games. In his 16 games against Everton, he's also won 11, drawn 4, and lost just 1.
So that's
like
a good
Rooney
record.
against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a very good record for him.
Yeah, it is.
That's better than his normal record. So yeah, exactly.
and the rest.
So
Watch, just be careful.
So I mean, look. If Højlund's not going to play, I'd rather have Martial down the middle than Rashford down the middle.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the other option. Because I love Marcus, but he's not that guy down the middle.
Yeah, Højlund not even on the bench. We see that the subs bench updated. Amrabat in. Just into the middle then. Well, actually no. Let's go from the back. So no Varane. We've not really chatted about this, Adam. Me and Jay have a little bit. Varane just doesn't seem to be favoured at the minute at all, does it?
Look, everyone knows I'm behind Ten Hag and stuff like that. And because I disagree with him on this doesn't mean I want him sacked, but I do disagree with him on it massively. Right. And I think, I know he likes a left-footed player on the left and a right-footed player on the right. But if you're being forced to play 2 of Maguire, Lindelof and Evans,
yeah,
and to leave out Raphael Varane, who's our best centre-back, I think you're being mental. And that to me suggests maybe something's gone wrong somewhere between them two. But, bruv, you didn't want... I understand, right? Maguire's playing well, let's keep him in the team. But you didn't want him, ultimately. And Varane must be sitting there like, what the hell?
Yeah, he was trying to sell Maguire in the summer.
And then,
now
I understand because some of Varane's performances haven't been great. But he's our best centre-back, ultimately. And he should be in the team. And therefore, I think it's a bit weird. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But Varane's probably going to leave, isn't it?
It looks. It looks.
It's really. We're a better team with Varane in it than any of the centre backs that play ahead of him.
And also, he's got Maguire playing on the left of the back 2 now anyway. So why not put Varane next to him? Like he said, I don't like playing Maguire on the left. Maybe he thinks Lindelof's passing ability is better than Varane because he mentioned about when he plays Maguire on the left and Varane on the right, they end up both just switching the ball over to the right all the time. They didn't have the range of passing. So I guess he thinks that Lindelof has got a better out ball to the, over to our left hand side, our right hand side. Sorry, but it seems bizarre.
Is it not? I mean, just to play devil's advocate a little bit. We have when is it the next game? Galatasaray Wednesday, is it?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not, Jay.
No, bringing him in for that one.
He's not. He's not thinking about that at all.
Do you not reckon?
Like what was it? We had the Manchester derby coming up, and then he played against Copenhagen, and it was like he was on the bench for City.
Yeah,
I mean, it is. I mean,
well, that's where this all started, isn't it? That City game.
The City game's the obvious one because he started with Evans over him.
Yeah, it was Evans and Maguire, wasn't it?
I get the Maguire thing because I think Maguire's been playing well. I've not always been his biggest fan, but I do. I would have thought Varane would have started over Lindelof.
Go from like Maguire will have a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 front, and then people go too far with it. It's like
I think people.
Well, actually, he's fucking class.
No, but
I'm not going that far.
Sort of
but I am saying I think it is fair to say he's
negativity,
been decent these last few weeks because he has. I'm not surprised he's starting today.
No, but
I
we
think it would
also
have been
have
a
to
bigger
change
surprise
the way we play
for him to get dropped today.
Yeah,
that would have been. He should be in my opinion, ahead of Victor Lindelof. I just think Varane should be as well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm surprised we're not seeing Maguire and Varane.
Yeah,
like
that would.
Sense
when we
and if you can't play them two together, it has to be Varane. Like,
yeah,
I don't care how well you like. If you can't, you have to pick. Like,
I thought he might even put Shaw at left centre back.
Yeah.
I thought that might have maybe started.
If we had another left back, he does.
No, I thought he might have gone with Reguilon or gone with the lower left back, but obviously not.
Why was he starting Varane every single game last season then?
That's the weird thing.
Why was Varane and Martinez the first choice partnership, like comfortably, no question about it?
Yeah, there was never.
And then now he can't get a game. Is it just Martinez that makes Varane play well? Maybe, like even last season, like you said, going back against City last year, it was Varane and Shaw who started at centre back.
But then there is a lot of we've seen a lot of reports this week, on this, and I think there's a couple of quite reliable resources say that there's no issue between the two.
Yeah,
and it could just be a thing where
said
he's got to fight for his spot back,
and Laurie Whitwell said
or he's already agreed a move away in January or something. and the manager's going, I'll pick the players who are going to be here then still.
If you're Varane,
because that's what you do,
you've
right?
got to be fuming, aren't you, Macca? If you're Varane, you've retired from international football. You're one of the most successful centre-backs of the last 20 years. You're only 30, and you're getting dropped.
But that doesn't stop. That
Like,
doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to fight for your spot back.
No, but would you not expect Varane to be a little bit miffed?
Yes, of course.
Because I would be if I was him.
But there's a difference between being miffed or being upset that you've been left out and just...
I don't think he's that spat his dummy out.
Potentially.
But I bet there has been a conversation between him and the manager. Like, come on.
What would be nice, and I think something I'd like to see from Ten Hag is pretty much. I mean, I know there was the little Rashford issue and the little Garnacho issue, but these were more sort of minor, late, one-time things. So far, when he fell out with Ronaldo, he's
close.
out. But Greenwood, obviously, it's a different situation, but he's gone. Sancho, he falls out with him, he's pretty much gone. Like, it'd be nice to see.
But the door was open for Sancho.
Yeah, but I'm saying it'd be
and
nice
the door
for
was
him
open
to
for
fall out with
Ronaldo
someone
still.
And then actually rebuild that relationship.
But
and instead of it being, Varane's not playing, so he's got to go in the summer. Why?
Harry
Why can't
Maguire,
we
he
just
tried to
fix up?
sell him.
Yeah, them two.
Well, isn't that? I don't want Harry. Ideally for me, Maguire never starts for Man United. He's not here, right? Because we've got better centre backs, 4 better centre backs. But that's an example of what you're just saying there.
Yeah.
He sorted things out with Harry
Okay,
Maguire.
well, that's a good point.
He's shown that.
But
maybe I don't want you, but if you play well, then I'm man enough to go, all right, you can stay in the team.
So on that then, do you think if we... Obviously, there'll be a point, I'm sure, where someone gets injured or we rotate, and if Varane plays really well, he can get back in. Do you think when Martinez comes back, we'll see Varane?
I think if Varane was playing at his best, he starts.
Yeah.
I agree, and also...
He was poor the other night.
That's what I was going to say.
Copenhagen.
I mean, I know it wasn't the ideal scenario, but he didn't cover himself in glory. And it's like... If you are a little bit unsure of him anyway, and then he puts in a performance which is a bit
let's
underwhelming.
Forget that boring stuff, depressing stuff.
Right, yeah.
Kobe Mainoo.
No, well, before we get to him, Luke Shaw's back.
Finally.
He's been out for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
Forever.
Like for ages.
Last game was against Tottenham.
Yeah, so when was that? August?
Was that second game of the season?
It was, yeah, ridiculous. I can't remember. No, not second, was it? Well,
second or third.
Yeah. He's been out that whole time. Back in at left back, straight back in as well. And there was reports he was back and then nothing. And then we saw him in training on Friday or Thursday. And then on Friday, Ten Hag said, yeah, he's been back training for a couple of weeks. So he's ready to start. Do you think he makes a massive difference, or do you think people are overplaying it?
I think one of the big issues that we've had has been missing our fullbacks. Because if you're missing Lisandro Martinez, obviously you're missing someone to play out from the back. But when we're missing Luke Shaw and Malacia, we're missing Wan-Bissaka at points, Reguilon, and I think Delow's been in and out as well. Now, when you're missing those players and you're having to play centre-backs out of position at full-back, you're missing so much. Marcus Rashford's missing runners beyond him. Marcus Rashford's missing that support on the left-hand side. Even the midfielders are missing those options that Luke Shaw provides as he gets forward down the pitch. And when you've got a centre-back playing there, he plays as a centre-back. Yeah. Just, it's like you've got 4 centre-backs. So there's no one really getting forward. So it helps us in attack as well. Yeah. Not only in defence, but massively in attack. And I think it'll make the centre-backs look better. It'll make our goalkeeper look better because he's got more options on the ball. Yeah. Like, just everything should improve from it.
Another player that I think would have improved, and it's a shame he's not available, is Mason Mount. I think, 1-2's playing out from the back, people who are good on the ball. Eriksen,
Shaw, Mount, Rashford down.
Yeah, Shaw, Mount, Rashford, Shaw, Eriksen, Rashford. We saw it not a couple of times, loads of times last season. They're into playing quick touches, got us out, and even Casemiro's getting involved. We've not seen that as much this season. Struggled to play out from the back quickly, and I think Luke Shaw's a massive part of that. And I wonder if Wan-Bissaka was fit, whether we would have seen Shaw at centre back, Dalot on the left, and Wan-Bissaka on the right. But obviously, Wan-Bissaka's not about. So
he's on the bench.
He's on the
that
bench.
would give us.
Is he fit?
A better passing option from the left
fit
if
he's on the bench. What's the script with? Sorry, if you just mentioned this. What's the script with Antony?
He's shit.
Other than that,
I've not seen anything. Let me have a look now.
Well, it surprises me that he's not even on the bench. If that's the reason, the manager's gone.
I'm done with him.
He's shit.
Carl Anker tweeted 4 minutes ago of The Athletic. Antony picked up a knock in training and is not quite match fit.
I'm proper finished with him.
You know that Nottingham Forest game
was
the last sort of bit where you thought, okay, maybe this is like.
Am I being harsh?
No, a little bit.
I don't think you are. Come on, man.
I just think he's
got to show us something for in terms of productivity. And I get he's good on the ball, and I get he tracks back, and I get he he can go past his man, but you have to put some goals and assists on the board, and he just doesn't.
It's not even that, It's not even the goals and assists thing. It's Do something, bro.
That's it.
Just
Like,
run it. We've grown up on wingers that just attack the fuck out of their fullback.
Well, he can
never
do that.
give him a
He can do
minute's
that, but
rest.
he just doesn't do anything.
But he
like,
can't. I don't
he gets half a yard away from his fullback, and he does the same thing every single time. He gets on his left foot and he skies it.
Or he rolls the ball under his foot, goes around in a circle, or
Yeah,
to the
like,
side,
it's
and then
just-
pass. It's like, you're a winger, man. And you're Brazilian. I don't know if he's Brazilian.
I just feel like someone who plays
his
that
passport.
amount of games for Manchester United. Like,
He's from Bradford.
Almost any top right winger would have more goals and assists. I just can't. I can't ignore that. Like, I get the other stuff he brings to the game, but you've got to be able to help in terms of scoring goals one way or the other, and he just doesn't at all. And I just feel like
He's shy.
yeah,
I think
it's hard to defend.
If he played for someone else, he'd be laughing our pants off at him.
Isn't it like 7 months or something, or he's gone without a goal and assist or something like that? I can't remember.
Like, name me the worst winger United have had. That
The worst?
Antony.
Bebe, maybe.
All right, yeah, same.
Alexis Sanchez.
I'd rather Sanchez.
I mean, this is the thing though.
There's Sanchez with a fridge on his back.
Sanchez, obviously, in terms of wages and stuff, costs a lot of money. But other wingers that you think of, like maybe Gabby Obertan or whoever, didn't cost that much.
Gabby Obertan attacked his defender as well.
Yeah, and he didn't
With
cost a
his big
lot.
head.
8 goals, 3 assists last season.
That was the one
in
thing
all
that kind of
competitions.
I kept holding on to. He scored goals in big games.
Yeah, scored against Arsenal, scored against Barcelona, scored against
But
Man City.
I get that, yeah. But within that is 5 months during the season where in Premier League where he didn't get a goal or an assist.
And also in that is a consolation goal in a 4.
Like he got 3, I think, in his first 3 games, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he went another, I think it was 4.5 months, 5
But
months.
obviously, he's not been good.
Week
has he?
in, week out. You're looking at him and he's just not doing anything.
No one would watch him and say, "Oh, he's been brilliant so far." But
I
are
agree
you,
with
but are
you.
you,
I think he's got like.
You think he's?
If that was Arsenal or someone, you'd be ridiculing him.
But do you think that there's
Like
no way you
Mudryk.
can turn it around?
Also, it doesn't help the fact that he was available for 20 odd 30 million. The Glazers fanny about, and then we get to the end of the window, and I actually go, well, you have to pay a stupid money, and we go,
I don't blame. Yeah,
here's really stupid
it's
money.
not his fault. The price tag. He's just not good enough. I don't think.
Do you not think there's any way you can turn it around?
I'd be very surprised. Obviously, he can do.
Nah, he's
but
not.
I'd be very surprised if he
He's
does.
not
I
a
don't
Premier League
expect
winger.
him to.
He's not a Premier League
Do you think
winger.
he can?
His best attributes as a winger are off the ball
I
in
think
defence.
he could turn it around.
That's a problem.
But I think he could. I think he could be an important part of the team. If we had a striker and a left winger scoring 25 goals each.
But if you're going to have a striker scoring 25 goals each,
Yeah.
his right winger ain't Antony.
Yeah, I agree with that.
In his first season at City, Jack Grealish got 6 goals and 4 assists, which is as bad or worse.
No,
than
but my
Antony.
eyes tell me a lot
No,
more
I'm
about
not-
things.
I'm
When
not-
I see
I'm
Jack
not-
Grealish and when I see Antony, I'm
not
seeing
trying to tell
different
you that Antony has been good.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying he was a very ineffective. He had a very ineffective time at City in his first season, and obviously pushed on a lot in the second season. They ended up winning the treble and all that, and he played, loads of games as part of that. But he didn't set the world alight. Are we writing him? Is writing him off early?
I'm just
the right
going.
The
thing
thing is as well.
Say what you
go
see.
on. Like
Yeah.
with
As Roy
City,
Walker once told
like
us.
I understand everything you've just said and I agree. But with City as well, with Grealish, they didn't rely on him. They had Foden. They had Sterling.
But that doesn't
like
mean
no,
that
but
he
no, but we
was better
rely.
than he was.
No, because we need Antony to weigh in with more than
Yeah, but
City
if
needed
it-
Grealish. City still won the title.
But that's what I'm saying. If we had a left winger and a striker who were doing
But then-
more, a team that
But
was
you
doing
can't
more,
get more. I agree with Maka. I think it's difficult as a striker to get more when your right winger never passes.
You've got
to
to stop signing Brazilians with English names. That's the problem.
I don't know.
You can't buy Fred
Harsh on Fred.
and Antony
yeah.
or Joe.
But the fact that City weren't relying on Grealish
someone like that, you can't
isn't
do that.
Antony's fault that we are relying on him. It would be better if we had players who we could bring in and rely on them instead.
But that's why the circumstances are different. We haven't, so we need him to be better than he is.
I know, but
So he's not good enough for United.
But then you
That's
would
my
say
point.
Grealish wasn't good enough for City if he
But he
had,
still
if he
won a
had to play
title
all.
though, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's not because of him, is it? He got 4 goals,
No, but
6
Grealish,
goals, 4 assists.
When I watch Grealish, it's like people will probably be in the comments going, "Oh, why does Adam hate Antony when he loves Anthony Martial?" I've got so much evidence of Anthony Martial being a fucking useful footballer.
Yeah.
Like with Jack
Also,
Grealish, I know he's class.
Grealish could do things where, like, you 1-0 up, you bring Grealish on. He keeps hold of the ball. He'll draw fouls. He's a handful. And with Antony, he doesn't really do that for me. He comes on, he's frustrating. You're bringing him on, you're chasing the game, or you try to see how he gives it away. He shoots over. Every time he shoots over the bar, he's giving the ball away.
I think I agree
and
with
I feel
you.
like
that
if I was a fan, right, and I was
Antony's
like,
not been good.
I understand the point about Grealish wasn't great in his first season at City,
Yeah.
but he kind of did enough to sort of okay, yeah, I get why they've got him. He's a different type of player. He still won a title. He still played a relative part in that, a small part in that. With Antony, I don't really think he's done enough to justify being at United anymore. That's my issue. Now you say, okay.
And the problem is we're stuck with him.
You say you expect him to turn it around, or you still believe he can turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't know how much patience the manager can show with him. If he has another 6 months like he's just had, the manager could be gone.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
the problem for the Gaffer is
always easier to bring players into a winning team.
Pep's got the luxury where he goes, Grealish is a bit misfiring, Foden starts. We haven't got that luxury. Palestri's not that great. So if you're going, right, well, I can't rely on Antony, I'm going to rely on Facundo Palestri. My issue with that is Palestri good enough?
Yeah.
Are you costing yourself games because you haven't got...
Also, for the Gaffer to be not playing Antony when he's spent 80 million on him.
Yeah, but he spent 100 million on Grealish. He spent even more on him.
But Guardiola
Grealish's main contribution that season...
Guardiola's got credit in the bank.
Yeah, of course. But that, again, that isn't the player's fault. The fact that we don't have a backup, the fact that if the manager doesn't get someone to start scoring from the right-hand side, he gets sacked, that isn't Antony's fault. You know,
it's not his fault, but he is in a different circumstance.
Yeah, of course
he can't help.
Yeah,
but
that isn't helping
he's not
him, is what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, I understand your point, but the fact of the matter is, we need Antony to do more than City needed Grealish to do in that first season. So that's not Antony's fault, but it's a fact.
So then if we'd have signed, if they needed Grealish to do what we need...
Are you playing devil's advocate here, or do you think...
No, I just think that it's slightly harsh on him that... I do think he's been poor, and we don't have the evidence the same way we did with Grealish, what he did at Villa and all that he can do it in the Premier League. We don't. But I think that it's slightly unfair on Antony that we haven't got anyone else on the right-hand side. So then you have to play through your bad form.
But then his problem
you have to play through that.
Palestri comes on for 3 minutes and attacks his defender more times than Antony ever does.
Yeah.
And also, it's not Antony's fault as well. You're right, it's not. But we spent so much money on him that
I know
that's money we can't afford to waste almost. Because
I also think as well we're harming Højlund by playing Antony.
Yeah, I agree with that
because he's never going to supply for him.
I don't.
It's like Marcus Rashford's taken so much stick this season. He's created most of the chances for Højlund.
He's given him a couple of assists, and it's not great, but he's given him a couple.
No, but even the ones he's missed, like I remember most of them. Brighton, there was a few against. Was it Forest where he was running across the front?
Yeah, Forest. I thought Rashford did well.
He should have. Rasmus Højlund could have scored a lot more goals this season in the Prem, and most of them would have been settled by Rashford. And then we're looking at Rashford going, Rashford's got 5 assists for Højlund this season. Are they York and Cole?
I understand your point. I always want a player to turn it around. He's only 22 years old or whatever he is. He's obviously got bags of skill. I just don't see it happening.
I think the thing we need...
I'd be lying if I said that.
I also don't think he has it in him.
Well, that's the thing. What I like to see from him is... Try something different. I always say this when someone's in bad form. I said this about Martial for years. Try something different. Try going on your right foot. Try passing it. Just say to yourself, for 2 months, I'm not going to have that shot from the edge of the 18-yard box because it's becoming like a trademark shit thing that I do. Yeah. I'm going to, every time I look up, I'm going to try and find the striker. Like, if we see him trying something different, then maybe there's still hope. But yeah, so far, we've not seen enough. But I do think some of it isn't...
Have we gone through the Everton team? Because I know a few people in the comments are asking for it.
No, let's go through it.
The Everton team.
Spurs have lost, by the way, to Villa. I know that's a.
They've got 2 former Manchester United players in James Garner and Ashley Young. They got Pickford in goal, Young, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, Mikalenko, Harrison, Garner, Gay, McNeil, Decore, and Calvert-Lewin have gone 4-4-2.
Calvert-Lewin, of course he's fit.
That reminds me of a classic Burnley team.
Yeah.
And they're gonna beat us today. But that team shouldn't be beating us.
When Dyche arrived, the average height of the squad just could...
Do you know who's been really good for them? Jimmy Garner, you know.
Yeah,
he's played at fullback in a weird position because he's good with the ball. Like he's playing in midfield now. He's scored a few goals for them this season.
He had to wait as well, didn't he?
Jimmy Garner playing well
because Lampard wasn't feeling him.
Ted Mengi scored for Luton.
Yeah.
So I always like seeing ex-United.
Oh yeah.
Ted Mengi's one for me. I was really disappointed about, especially when you look at our issues now at the back. It's a shame he had those injuries.
I know. I was about to say those injuries did for him.
With that win, Villa have gone ahead of what 3 games ago was top of the league Tottenham. Villa are now ahead of Tottenham, and Tottenham are out of the top 4.
If we win today, what are we behind Tottenham?
2 points.
We're 6 points off top spot.
If we win. So we've got to win. Let's move into midfield then. Obviously, we spoke about Antony at great length, even though he's not playing.
For that number 1 spot.
Kobbie Mainoo. First start in the Premier League. First time he's played since pre-season. Was it it wasn't the Arsenal game, it was the Dortmund game, Real Madrid.
Do you remember?
Who was it?
We were there. 2 minutes, innit?
Houston.
Yeah.
Looking for JFK's.
I know, man. We couldn't go. Man. I wanted to see Dealey Plaza and that.
Who was it who did Mainoo? It was a tackle, wasn't it? I can't remember. Anyway,
was it Bellingham?
Probably.
Brummy.
So, yeah.
Even though it wasn't him.
It's not even from Birmingham, it's from Stourbridge.
Oh, is it? Pathetic.
Gross.
Get a grip.
Ugh.
Stourbridge.
Pretending you're from Birmingham.
Exactly. Retiring numbers and that.
Embarrassing. So he's starting. Are you excited to see him? Is it a bit of a rush? Are you surprised?
No, I'm surprised to see him starting.
Yeah.
Because I felt like the manager was kind of refusing to start, maybe because he felt like you can't bring a young kid into a team that's just all over the place at the moment.
Yeah.
It's good to see him starting. I wish we had a stronger partner next to him to kind of hold his hand through the game. Casemiro, an Eriksen type figure.
Yeah.
Just to be that experience for him there. It's good that we got Luke Shaw in at left back, because hopefully he can come, up the pitch and kind of meet them halfway and that, be there as an option for him. But I'm really excited to see him play. Yeah. If he's fully fit and he's playing like he did in pre-season, we've got a player. And if we win today, like I say, you come just behind the top 4. We beat Galatasaray, get out the way.
Do you know what I like as well about Kobbie Mainoo? When you watch him play, there's certain players that, like, they have a unique style to him. His body movements and I don't know quite what it is. Center of gravity. But almost if you sort of just silhouetted him and you couldn't see who it was, you would still kind of know it was him. Certain players have got a unique look to how they play.
Good footballers as well.
Yeah, his dribbling's good. His body movement's really good. He's just got something about him where you think.
I like as well.
You don't know
the
what
ball
his
runs
potential
across,
is, but he looks
he
really
uses
exciting.
his body well.
Yeah.
So you don't need to touch the ball to affect his direction, for example. He can just
just control
body,
things.
Bring the ball the other way. Yeah, I like Kobbie Mainoo, but we need to get him as part of a fully functioning midfield, and I don't think we've got that in a minute.
I know obviously this is me looking for positives here, because I agree, a Casemiro in particular, and Eriksen would be good in there as well. But I wonder if McTominay, this is the sort of time where if you're the manager, if I was the manager, I'd be going to McTominay. You came through the academy, you know what it's like to be a young lad coming in, playing for Manchester United. You've got him next to you now. I want you to be, I want you to look after him. If anything goes on, you need to be the first one there. Like, almost giving that, you two as this partnership, but McTominay, come on, you can sort of guide him through this a little bit. It's
and
his
you
first
need as
ever
well,
start.
if things are going wrong or it's 0-0 and we're getting frustrated or we're 1-0 down, what you don't need are people just in front of them losing their heads.
Yeah.
Bruni calling everyone twats and, you just need sensible, calm people in there. Like, he could be a big influence in his team.
Could.
I think we forget how good he is.
We've got a few super chats. Tina Tellison Totoka says, if we win, we're just 6 points off the league leaders. Has our start to the season been as bad?
Yes, it has been bad.
Yeah.
But everybody else's hasn't been as great as it, We shouldn't be losing half of our games, let's be real.
Yeah, it's the nature of some
We've
of the
lost
losses,
50% of our fixtures this season.
The home losses, especially.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
That's mad, isn't it? Marquez.
Wait, we lost, is that right?
What?
I think in all
we've lost. We've won 6, lost 5 in the Prem.
Yeah.
Won 7, lost 5.
Won 7, lost 5. So that's
ish.
Almost.
Lost to Newcastle, so that's 7-6. And then the Champions League.
And we won 1 and lost 1 in the cup. Because we beat someone in the cup and then we lost to Newcastle. So that's 1-1. And we've beat
in
Copenhagen.
The Champions League, we've lost 3, 1-2.
Oh Jesus, even worse.
1-1.
I think lost 2, 1-1, drawn 1. We just won 1, haven't we? We ain't drawn yet.
So we lost to
Galatasaray. We'd have loved the fucking draw.
Bayern Munich and Copenhagen. So we've lost 3 and won 1 in the Champions League.
Yeah, we've lost more than we've won this season. By 1.
No, we might be weighing it. It might be level.
Yeah.
Because of the Prem. Jesus, that's bad.
Like, that's shit, innit? And yet, here we are.
It's like you said though the other day, we've spread out the defeats.
Yeah.
So you got 1 in your Carabao, you've got a few in your Champions League, got some in the league.
Yeah. And you've got 5 in the league.
We've lost like 8 games or 9 games or whatever it is this season, and yet somehow we can be a sniff away from top 4 if we win today. Marquez says, I'm hyped for Mainoo today, or Mainoo Day. It is Mainoo Day.
Like that.
Jefferson Steele, fantastic name.
Oh, what a name.
Imagine being called Jefferson Steele. What do you
Has he got a mate called Luke Magnet?
Yeah, I like to think so.
Huh?
Why do we get so upset about players fighting for their spot? Why do we exclude Varane from
I'm evil. What?
I don't know. I don't think we are. Like you said it, you've got to get yourself back in the team.
Do you think
Maguire did it? You can do it.
Yeah.
But I think he's gone.
Varane.
January.
I think there's a
think there's
deal
some
been
players where
agreed.
they're so big and they're such a big name and they've done so much that
We probably don't.
it's
We
like,
probably
you know,
guaranteed 40 million, and we don't want to injure him.
actors, like Christian Bale, I get he's Daniel Day-Lewis. They're not auditioning for films anymore, are they?
No.
Directors, I'm building this around. Is certain Ronaldo, Varane? Are they some players where you don't ever drop them because if you do, it's done? Or do you think everyone should have that? Well, you got to be, you got to fight your way back.
In an ideal world, the latter, but I think the
does get to that
form
point,
is
it gets a bit Daniel Day-Lewis, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, James Stewart says Antony seems to have talent but no decision making. That's what I'm thinking. That's why he needs to try something different, do some different things.
What is the talent?
He has got
No,
talent.
I'm not.
Okay, let's go through it.
I'm not his biggest fan.
He's a hard worker. Okay, which isn't a talent necessarily.
That should be a given.
But it's not in football, and it's
No, but it should be given.
Okay, put it in. His dribbling in close control is very good. It is.
When you say close control, maybe.
Yeah.
Dribbling, no.
He. There you go.
So close control, and he works hard.
Yeah. I know. Not enough.
See,
Not enough.
the reason I think we pick him is because off the ball, he does his job.
Yeah.
But you're a winger playing for Man United.
Yeah.
You're not a winger playing for
Burnley.
Roberto Martinez's fucking Wigan.
Yeah.
You're
No, I
not Victor
completely agree.
Moses.
I
You get me?
completely agree. Yeah.
Take someone on.
Yeah. Sounds like a winger from Reading, according to Nikolai. Interesting.
Yeah.
Martial.
Playing with Steve Sidwell and that.
Do you think Martial... What is left in the tank?
Stop
with
trying to
Martial?
force
That'd be
things
my
out
question.
of me about Tony
No, what's
Martial.
left in the tank? Do you think that he can still...
I think, you know what's mental? He's been fit all season.
Stop trying to force things out of me about Tony Martial. No one's ever had to force you to talk about
Isn't
Tony
it weird?
Martial.
The merest of
ever.
coaxing.
Come in,
He's been fit all
Let's see if
season.
Mandy Tate for a sec.
Because we've not played him.
Yeah. But I mean, we see that and then all of a sudden...
Now we're going to need him for 3 games. He's going to be injured in 2.
He can't even run off the
No,
time.
we've broken him, that's why.
Who has?
Man United are horrendous with players.
Is that Man
Look what we
United's
do.
fault?
Yeah. Over the years, gradual, yeah.
Gradual.
Yeah, because remember, Ollie was playing them all injured and that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but...
Do you remember that?
Were they really?
How you doing, Andy? You all right, brother?
Hi, Andy.
I'm okay, mate.
Good to see ya.
Yeah.
How do you, mate? Good to see you.
Yeah, just see
How you been?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
okay.
excited for the game?
Yeah. Just came out of Asda, went to a Greg's and saw a top punch up on the checkouts.
What you get from Greg's?
Punch up on the checkouts.
Yeah, punch up on the checkouts. Sunday afternoon brawl. You know what I mean? It is.
What you get from Greg's?
Oh, yeah, answer that first.
Oh, Greg's.
That's what matters here.
Cheese and ham toast, Simpson sprinkled donuts, and a coffee.
See, he calls it this. I always feel like Homer when I eat one.
Yeah.
They're nothing to do with Simpsons.
No, but they are.
It just
They're in
looks
everyone's
like
mind,
it,
don't
yeah.
And everyone's saying, why are you calling it? Well, it is the original.
Yeah. It is,
Unbelievable.
yeah. I used to love the Tiger Donuts from there, back in the day. When it was called Bragg's. That's how old I am.
What?
Greg's used to be called Bragg's.
That's a new one.
You don't know that?
No.
Am I telling you something new right now?
Maybe from your
Bragg's.
Maybe from your area where you
In
live, mate.
1999,
Greg's was called Bragg's.
Greg's rebranded one of its 100 Bragg shops as Greg's of the Midlands and its Leeds-based Thurston chain as Greg's of Yorkshire. So I guess...
That was it. Bragg's the bakery.
So, but I think some of them were called Greg's, but some of them, depending on where you were in the country, were called Bragg's or Thurston, and then they just renamed them all Greg's. I didn't know that. So there was Bragg's and Thurston.
And I used to get cheese and onion pasty.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's proper halal.
Yeah, cheese onion pasties.
And I used to get a Tiger donut
Yeah.
and a can of Coke while I was waiting for my bus in Jewellery Quarter.
That sounds amazing.
Huh?
Speaking of
Nice one, Andy.
someone getting an absolute
you can go now.
pastry. Are you, what are you thinking for the game? How do you see this one going?
Well, I say I've seen the result before. Tottenham,
Yeah.
Villa. It's getting a little bit like the M25, innit? Or the, what you say, M6 there. It's a bit tight.
A bit congested around
Bit
the top,
congested
innit?
spaghetti junction. So, yeah, I seen Newcastle last night as well. Jesus Christ. Smashed Chelsea. So, yeah, we have to win.
Yeah.
We really have to win, and they're so fired up.
Do you think that will help?
If
them
we
in
win, are we on a
count
title
against
charge?
No, we're not on a title charge. We're in a race for Europe, but we're not on a title charge.
Right, we'll get that out of him next
them? We
week.
will do. By Christmas, we will.
Yeah. By Christmas, we're on
I'm
a title
pissed
charge.
enough, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if we're
Right.
4 points off top by
Get them
Christmas.
ciders in.
We're just not there, though, are we, in terms of form and just how we're playing? I don't think anyone thinks we can push for that.
It feels like we've been playing relegation football, scrap house, grinding out 1-0. Yes, you're getting the wins and you're doing this, that, and the other, but I want to be entertained. You know what I mean? I want to see football. We've got some players back as well. Luke Shaw's back and that. Martial's up front today as well.
Yeah. Buzzing about that, ain't you, Andy?
Yeah, right.
Andy Stewart says the checkout fight. We can't leave that dangling. So what happened in his checkout fight?
Oh, this checkout fight.
Which Greg's is it as well, by the way?
Let's make him famous.
It was the Greg's inside the Asda, inside Eastlands. There's a little mini Greg's. You go to the Greg's. I
didn't know that.
You pay for your stuff, then you're going out past the tills, and there's a fight on the tills.
So there's a fight in Asda, not even Greg's.
Yeah, it's a fight inside the Asda.
What were they fighting over? The last hot sausage roll?
Could have been. All I heard was commotion. I heard a lot of bleeping and effing and jeffing, security, and that was it. It was everyone's looking around. You could hear voices.
You could hear voices.
Yeah, you could hear voices. I hear voices.
You get that checked out, Andy.
Yeah. Like see dead people. I hear voices. But somebody got punched in the face and escorted out. So
it is quite heartbreaking, though. You know when you're behind a fella in the queue, and you can see, there's 3 hot veggie bakes there.
Yeah.
So I'm all right. I'm looking good here. You know what I mean?
I'm safe.
And then this motherfucker goes, "Can I have 3, please?" And
yeah.
That is a punchable offence, isn't it?
It's bad, isn't it?
So you can see why it's kicked off there.
I know.
Like, it's normal, I think. Yeah. Especially if it's the last Simpsons donut.
Yeah, do you ever get the pizzas from Greg's?
Nah, I'm not a fan, you know.
They
don't taste like pizza. They taste weird.
They taste like Greg's pizza. But sometimes when they're red out of the oven, they put them in the bag and all the cheese sticks to the bag. And you just pull out this, what looks like someone's
tomato
scuffed
bread
knee. Just white with red. It looks like you've done your knee at 5 aside.
You donuts when you put all the icing on.
You biting cheese off the wrapper.
Scraping the bag like that.
That's like
pepperoni.
That's like when you get a good cherry bacon or something.
Yeah.
And then it takes the thing off.
Vanilla slice.
That.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
Or you know when you get the cream donuts with a little bit of jam on the top?
Yeah,
but then the jam gets taken off by the fucking bag.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It's heartbreaking.
They should come in boxes, really.
So, and some people put the plastic over them. You know, the little bit of plastic over them. Yeah, just to keep it all together.
Lidl do it better. They give you these little boxes where you can fold it over and preserve
Lidl's class, mate.
Yeah,
Lidl's Fresh Bakery, Lidl Middle Aisle.
Lidl
is the one.
Let's go through the team news again then, while who's just joined. So, pardon me. So we've got Onana in goal, a back four of Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire and Luke Shaw back in the squad after 3 months. A midfield 3 of Scott McTominay, Kobbie Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes. Mainoo making his Premier League debut or starting his first ever Premier League game, full debut. Then a front 3 of Garnacho, Rashford and Martial up front as well. No strikers on the bench, no goals on the bench at all, really. Like if you look, we're trying to, bring someone on. Who have we got on the bench? Right, here's a question. Has any of our bench scored more than 2 goals for Manchester United?
No, because
I don't think they have they?
Varane's got one. Van der Beek in the pre-season. Wan-Bissaka's not got one. Palestri's got one.
Wan-Bissaka scored that great goal against Newcastle, didn't he? Remember when he just cheated on his missus?
Jesus
Christ. It's what you need from your players sometimes.
What did you say then? No, what? It's not. No, it's not.
It is.
That cannot be prescribed as an idea to improve your form.
It is.
No, it's not.
A little, because remember Rooney used to do a little bit of a madness.
So you play away and you score away. Is that what you're trying to justify it?
Sometimes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka only scored that weekend when his name was in the press for all the wrong reasons.
I think that's why he did.
Because he just smashed it angry. Like, fucking come on.
Did David Beckham score in Madrid? Then he scored with Rebecca Luz.
There you go.
But no, we're not having this be like a
2
thing.
+ 2 = 5.
2 + 2 = what the fuck is what we're on about.
Yeah. I know we've literally been praising Rashford for sorts.
Come on. People saying Hugh Gill is a striker. Yeah, I'm not saying that he can't score. I'm saying, have any of these players that we can see right there scored more than
Donny's got more than 2.
United? Has he?
Yeah.
Has he?
He scored against Crystal Palace on his first Premier League game.
Yeah.
He scored against AC Milan. He scored in his last game.
Okay, so he's got 3.
He's got more than 3. He's probably got about 5.
Crikey. It's not a bench full of experience and goals, is it?
No.
According to Wikipedia again, he scored twice in the Premier League for Manchester United. So if we're looking at Premier League goals,
he scored against Fulham in Ollie's last game.
Yeah, there you go.
So get it right next time. Start talking rubbish.
We've got 7 minutes till kickoff. Get your score predictions in the comments. Also, hit like on the video. There's nearly 4,000 people watching, and there's only 300 likes. So please hit the like button. It helps us out massively. And also, might as well talk about it now, eh? We're coming to Dublin on the 28th of December.
Hey!
For a live show. Stretford, Paddock, live. Me, Adam, Jay Motti, Stephen Howson. We'll be joined. Who are we joined by, Adam?
He's big, he's bad, he's Wesley Brown. Yeah, it's man in all the town with orange everywhere.
Go on, have a go.
Yeah, my mate Wes Brown will be with us.
Wes Brown's.
You know what? We've got a long, fruitful history with Wes.
We have.
Like, I showed Jay a picture of me and Wes the other day from 2009 after we just lost against in the final in Rome, Manchester Airport, me and Wes. And I remember shaking like a shitting dog going up to him asking for that picture. Yeah. And now we're best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We've played football together at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
We played wheelchair football together as well, which was mental, for the Man United Foundation. Mm-hmm. I interviewed him. We spent some time in Singapore together, remember that? Yeah. Saw him in Singapore. We seen him. We went out with him. In San Diego.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was good fun.
Yep.
We seen him at the hotel, remember that?
Yep.
Good fun.
Saw him everywhere.
We're just mates now. And he's coming with us to Dublin.
Yeah.
We're going to get on it. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, the link to tickets is in the description. Come down, come and join us. We were there last year. It was absolutely fantastic. If you're anywhere in the area, if you live anywhere nearby, even if you live in Manchester, what is it, a 30-minute flight? And
it's around Christmas. It's around New Year's.
Come down. We'll get the link in the chat as well.
Great Christmas present, by the way, if you're
fantastic
scrambling.
Christmas present. Get the link in the chat as well. But yeah, we'll get the link in the chat in just a second. I think they're sorting that as we speak. There we go. There we have it. Loads of score predictions in the comments as well. Jason Drew says 4-0 United. The tap-in says 7-1 United.
Very confident.
Adam McCullough has shape-shifted. We're joined by Angelina in a full Cruella de Vil coat. How many Dalmatians were killed to make that bad boy?
I can't confirm or deny that Dalmatians were used. Different dog for this one.
Oh yeah,
so,
Black Labrador maybe by the looks of it. What are you thinking about this game today? We've got 5 minutes till kick-off. We've seen Arsenal drop points Liverpool drop points, and obviously therefore so have City. Tottenham have dropped points. What do you make of our chances today? I
feel like it's a really good opportunity. I know that a lot of people were saying, with everything that's happened with Everton, they're going to be, firing on all cylinders and everything. But I'm not really worried about that because this should be an easy win for us, really, on paper. So I'm going to be confident. Yeah, I think that we can get the win. I think this is a really good opportunity, like you say, with the people that have dropped points and where we could now be in the table and everything. So, yeah, I'm going into this feeling confident because not to be tight, but if you can't go into this game against Everton feeling confident, can you be confident about?
What would they be on? They'd be on 14 points if it weren't for the points deduction, which would put them...
They're still being a relegation
14th,
fight.
They've not been amazing. They've been quite good and it seems like they might be able to sort of overcome the
I think they will. I think they will because the other team is so poor.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they'll be all right.
We've just seen a stat on the screen there. Most goals scored in the first 15 minutes of games in the Premier League this season. Everton are top with 5 goals. So especially at home, especially after what's happened, for me, those first 15 minutes and just the start of the game generally is going to be absolutely crucial.
We have a problem with coming back, don't we? So when we concede, our heads drop.
Yeah.
So
let me get into some of these score predictions then. Bello says 3-0 Everton. Who else we got? We've got Ravis saying Everton 1, Manchester, and then doesn't put a score for Man United, which is just leaving us on the edge there.
Yeah.
Ifenyi says 5-0. Who else we got? Trond says 1-3 to Manchester United, which is lovely. Tactics Gaming says 3-1 Everton. Andy, have you given a score prediction?
No, I'm going for 2-1 for Man United.
Who's scoring?
I don't know. Because I don't know what. I'm going to go for Rashford. Maybe he's turning it around and he's had a time to reflect. A little bit quiet.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing about Rashford this week, so maybe it works.
Did you give us the actual score prediction? What did you say? What
do you think? I was thinking 2-1 as well without trying to be boring. But yeah, I think 2-1 sounds about right to me. Definitely not more than 2 because, like you say, who's actually going to be scoring these goals?
Yeah,
at the end of the
that's
day.
the problem. We need at some point we have to turn that around, don't we? We can't just have season after season where we score like 39 goals in the Premier League or 50, what is it, 50 goals or something last season.
But
we need to start
it's just
scoring more.
this constant theme, though. I can't remember the last time that I actually looked at the squad and felt comfortable. Like, goals come from this person, this person, this person. It's like, you know, you're struggling to find, 5 goal scorers in the team that you would trust to be consistent.
Yeah.
So it is frustrating. But yeah, I think 2-1, no more than that. And like you say, I'm buying into this whole Rashford situation that you guys were talking about. So yeah I think he will score, yeah.
I hope so. Kelsey Wilson with the super chat says, hope McTominay doesn't hurt Mainoo positionally tonight. Good to see everyone on the stream today. Hope all's well. Up the Reds, up the Paddock. Yeah, I hopefully you would think, like I was saying before, that McTominay might sort of take Mainoo under his wing a little bit. He's an academy player. He knows what this moment is like for him starting your first game. I know McTominay don't really have the reputation for being a sort of a cool head and someone that, you know, it doesn't get sort of overawed by things. But hopefully maybe this bit of, you know, you've got to be sort of grown up now. You've got people who are coming through the generation below you. You need to sort of get your arm around him. Do you think that could help McTominay almost? Give him a bit of responsibility in the middle?
Yeah, because I do feel the senior players don't help the young uns. I do think that they don't. When the youngsters look for guidance and help and a little bit of inspiration, the senior players don't do it.
Yeah.
And that disappoints me. It really aggravates me, that. And they should know they got enough in. The senior players have got enough now to know they should lead an example on and off the pitch.
I think it's one of those things that I guess we talk about a lot with United is there's the old United, you know, in the Fergie days and stuff, you would have those role models and things. But I think it's down to the whole mentality of the players, because I don't think that these players really respect and understand what it means to play for Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's harder.
I've heard that they talk a lot, but they don't.
I don't think that they get it. They don't get it. So if you don't get it, then it's even harder for them to be like, yeah, no, we want to teach these new guys coming through the ways, how to respect the shirt, respect the badge.
I've heard McTominay say so many times, and it's like you say it and you. It's just buzzwords that they use. Yeah, it doesn't quite anymore.
I agree.
So Joey says, got Rashford and Mainoo in my fantasy draft. Not too late to sub. For Harrison and Doucouré, not too late to sub. What you're saying? Go with United players. That always, I would say.
Yeah, well, I know.
I mean, it makes it doubly bad when we lose, but who knows? Fergal McClement says, Jay turned into Andy like stars in your eyes. He did. He was sat there, and then all of a sudden, I think the game's we're literally about to kick off.
Senag looks like Del Boy.
He does. But he's not allowed in the stands. Not allowed on the bench, is he? Because he's got his suspension. So he's up, like you said, looking like Del Boy up in the stand. But he's got the headset in. Surely you're not allowed to chat. Like
you're allowed to. It's fine.
What's the point in him not being on the touchline then? He's allowed to chat to his
This is the whole thing with these bans, in that it just doesn't make sense, because they're still able to get messages across. Not that I want anything more severe for him, but I don't care, you look at things even like, you know, like the Mourinho situation and stuff. It's like you're still being able to coach. If you're going to do those bans, you need to cut it. You need to cut it at the source. They can't be at the training ground. They can't be anywhere.
Sneaking a laundry cart like Mourinho did for Chelsea against Bayern Munich. Can he just wheel it into the dressing room and up he pops?
Right, we've kicked off, and instantly it looks like we're looking at Rashford on the right. As I sort of predicted before, Kobe Mainoo with a couple of 1-2s in there, just getting his foot on the ball, which is good to see. We're going to see Jay and Adam McCullough back in just a minute as well. Rashford, I was going to say with blonde hair, but it's actually, if we're honest, it's ginger, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's dyed his hair ginger.
Dyed a little bit ginger. Do you think that was the intention? Or do you think he wanted blonde and it's slightly more orange?
I think hairdresser's messed up there. Yeah. I think someone got sacked for that.
Washed his hair in a copper bowl.
Yeah, that was.
I've seen that happen on Neighbours many years ago.
Or maybe it was part of the.
It still happens now.
Maybe it was part of the getting the girlfriend back. Maybe she likes his hair.
Maybe she likes redheads. Maybe.
Well, if he's got to be a ginger ninja, go for it.
Yeah, I'm up for that. McTominay into Martial again. Nice to see him getting his foot on the ball. Ooh. Oh. Right, I need to see more from Martial today.
Yeah.
That's been a big worry so far this
Antony's
season.
got a knock. I heard that.
Knock in training. We talk about Martial's record against Everton, but Bruno.
Whoa!
Is he tripped in there?
Whoa!
Do you know what? If that's anyone other than McTominay, I think you might have half a chance there. Nice little feint there from Kobe Mainoo as well, just getting a bit of time. I'd like to see that again. McTominay getting, I don't know if he was tripped over, barged over. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Scott McTominay going down on the ball. Yeah, thank you. United, few feet on the ball so far, running in behind, looking all right. Decent little start from United, 2 minutes in. I'd like to see a replay of that. You saw that. Lads, you back?
Yes, we're back.
Tonight,
changed.
Matthew.
Who are you?
Hey.
I'm going to be. Who would you be if you're on Stars in Her Eyes?
I need
That's
someone
a
who's
great
shit at
question.
singing that I can easily hit the notes because I'm not a very good singer. So I don't know whether I say that's going to be offensive, innit? What was that?
Yes! What was that? What's a goal?
What was that?
Oh my God! What a goal!
Anyhow, this gets ruled out.
What was that? Oh, if that gets disallowed, I
Fucking
quit.
hell.
If that gets disallowed, I quit.
You shouldn't be allowed to disallow great goals.
What?
That is
was that?
unbelievable.
Viva Garnacho!
That was Wayne Rooney against Man City.
That is unreal.
Run it down
Oh,
the way.
mate.
It's too high for him. I didn't think he could get
That's
such
better
a
than Rooney's, you know.
That's unbelievable. Who plays the ball up here? Lindelof, lovely ball out to Rashford, playing the nanny role in the Rooney one. Oh no, it's not.
he's
it's Dallo
onside.
plays the nanny role. Ball in. He's running back. That is
Brilliant.
better than Rooney's.
Astonishing.
Honestly.
It's better than Rooney's.
That is
unbelievable
perfect.
goal. Oh my God.
It's better than Rooney's, that is, you know.
I didn't
have a
know
look
he
at
had
this
that in
again.
his locker. The thing is, he's not waiting for it. He has to run away
Yeah.
from goal to get to it.
That's why it's so good.
He's facing the wrong way the whole time. That is an unbelievable
Pickford's got no chance.
goal.
Can't
I
get
cannot
near it.
believe that.
Alejandro.
Can't get near it.
Don't let this be another Bruno's chip against Everton at Old
No,
Trafford.
we can't
where
do
you
it.
can't even watch it back because you remember the game. We have to win this now, just for the sake of that
Don't
goal.
call my name. Don't call my
Christ.
name. Garnacho.
I'm a bit shocked by it, bro. Honestly, I'm like, what? I just sat down. That's fantastic.
proper-
Absolutely brilliant.
Do you know you see those like overhead kicks where they're like on the goal line and they just have
Yeah.
to sort of do anything to get? That's like 12, 15 yards out. For anyone who hasn't seen it,
Yes.
between the edge of the 6-yard box and the edge of the
Mate.
18-yard box, the corner, between those two, back across goal with his right
That
foot.
is
Unbelievable
unbelievable.
bicycle kick.
Seriously.
Oh my
What a
God.
lad.
And it stands
Hey.
as well. It felt like so United for that to get ruled
Yeah,
out,
no,
didn't it?
mate. Tell you what.
Is that Dallo with the assist? Good
Yeah,
lad.
it was. Yeah, good play from
Yeah.
United
Little
all
underlap-
round.
underlap from Dallo.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Hey, mate,
I can't
it's
believe- I need
unreal,
to-
isn't
I need
it?
to
What's
look at
going on? Hey, what is happening?
That's because Kobe Mainoo started.
All because Marcus Rashford got back with his
Who
missus.
did that? I cannot
Doesn't
believe
matter.
That was the
Rashford.
butterfly effect.
Yeah, it was.
That
Hey.
is an but look at that. And
Let's just keep watching the goal back.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Let me see that.
Oh, that's
Just
naughty.
clawing at it.
United are definitely
need
up for this.
Yeah, I need to see it
You
again.
can see it. We're playing well.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
that bit there where the net ripples.
That is
I was
amazing.
waiting for it to go wide. I thought, oh, it's going wide. I saw the net, bro. Oh, that was sick. Absolutely, mint. This is what we need to do, though, man. Get at him. The crowd will be angry. The crowd are angry anyway. They're having a
They'll
protest,
start
aren't
booing
they?
really soon as
because
well.
they're fuming. They've had this little protest about the Premier League's punishment for him. So
See, it already feels like because of Luke Shaw. Look, I might 5 minutes in, it might be just an overreaction. by
even
me.
look at this here, mate.
But it
there.
feels
Look
like
at that.
Garnacho's
Look
height.
at that. Oh, look at that.
Let's just win, please win. Just win. Please.
Oh my God.
Kobe Mainoo might be better than Brian Robson.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's.
And Roy Keane put together.
Yeah. You're right.
Yes, slabhead!
Go on.
Is it bad that when we start well, it makes me more nervous?
No, I
Yeah.
get that. You
'Cause you
nailed
got-
it.
now we've got
with
something to lose.
Do you know what?
'Cause
The
yeah,
Everton goal that Bruno's got, you nailed it because everyone forgot about it because we didn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
Alejandro.
Do you know what I love about that as well, right? He's not had it easy in the Premier League this season, but his confidence hasn't gone.
Yeah.
He's
got
still
a
full
lot
of
that.
confidence, believes in himself. That's what it takes to play for
You
Manchester
could
United.
tell when he was playing for the under 18s how confident he
Yeah,
was. And
loves
there was
it.
people
Wants
who
the ball all the
talk
time.
about arrogance and
Yeah.
all that, but
Nah.
you need a little bit of that because otherwise you have two bad games and your head goes down.
Yeah.
Top players, you need a little bit where you think no matter what, it's not my fault. I'm good.
And we
that-
need,
and
we've
that
got no
bring it back
Marcus
round.
on Wednesday, have we? We need
Yeah, that's
Garnacho
true.
even more so for that game. So yeah, I'm buzzing for the kid.
Go on, Victor.
Is that our best goal since Fergie left?
Since
before
Fergie arrived.
Is that our best goal since Marshall against Watford?
I think it might be. I think it might be the best goal since Fergie. It's the best goal since
Marshall against Watford was
the best goal since Van Persie against Villa.
Is Marshall against Watford is my Schweinsteiger against the Scousers performance.
It's become so inflated and
No. Watch that. Watch Marshall against Watford.
I watched it about 2 weeks ago.
I watch that every night.
Schweinsteiger against Liverpool is not inflated. It's the best performance ever. Whoa, what are you doing?
This is what happens to us.
And
I'm
not saying this because of that. I was just going to say this before. Is there a case to be made that
played Garnacho, played Luke Shaw,
Bastard 2 is
his
biggest weakness?
Sorry, say that again.
Victor Lindelof against the old 4-4 Bastard 2, big heavy strikers. That's kind of his.
Was it Watford who
weakness,
used to rally him as well?
And who was it for West Brom? That striker that I'd never heard of before or since just chucked him on the floor and put the ball in the back.
That was
remember him?
It was, but the goal was given, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
who was that again? Play Garnacho. Play Cobby.
Well done. Good, get your toe in, lad. I can't believe that goal.
Kobe Mainoo against James Garner. Garnacho against Ashley Young.
Yeah, man.
It's all United out there.
It's all about United. United's academy's been on fire this weekend.
There's a lot of academy players out there, actually.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garner, Scott McTominay, Alejandro, Rashford.
For as long as I live, I won't mind seeing this goal again.
Oh, mate.
That cross by Delo was awful, by
Absolute shot. A cross so bad, the only way he could have scored is by scoring the best goal.
When you look at where he's put it, you think, hang on a minute.
Because I was just looking at that thinking,
where's he putting that? Who else is there?
Who's coming into that space?
That is obviously to Garnacho, and it's miles away from him. He's just made it look easy.
No, I think before the camera was on, Garnacho went,
Yeah.
put it behind me.
Yeah, put a shit one in.
Yeah.
The only way Garnacho could have scored is by doing one of the best goals in the history of Man United. That's how bad the cross was.
If you remember, Nani's cross for Rooney's was deflected.
Yeah.
Like it looped up.
Yeah, Nani's would have been to someone else at the near post, probably. Nani was so good. Nani's deliveries were so good. He got 30 assists in his first 100 games for United, which is fantastic. An assist every 3 games.
I remember his first goal for us because we'd drawn the first 2 or 3 games of the season, or lost one, drawn 2.
Oh, is it Sunderland?
Tottenham.
Offside. Is he not?
And he just twats him.
Yes.
And he's just an arrow.
They're in here now. Well done, well held.
Do you know Nana, going into this weekend, had made more saves
than anyone
in the Premier
That's not
League.
a good thing, by the way.
No, it's not good for us. Dallow's playing everyone offside like an onside, like an absolute knobhead.
He does that a lot.
And he's got the 3rd highest save percentage, as we know. But he shouldn't be that involved, but it's good that he's...
No, but you feel like
we're
coming out of this thing now with Onana, or do you still feel it?
I've never been worried by him.
Yeah, because it felt like he had that little spell, did he? Mainoo's just ridiculous.
He's got
by the
that
way.
fucking feint about him. He's got that's what I'm on about before. Do you know when you watch
good footballers?
Something going
they
on
make
there.
their own space. They don't. No matter where you give them the ball, they seem to find space. That's a great footballer. Not a good footballer. That's a great footballer.
Yeah, it's a great trait to have.
The kind of things that Scholes could do, or
again,
I'm not getting carried away, but
Scholes was the master at it.
Just being able to just manipulate some space for yourself.
Evertonians have all got them cards, haven't they? The way with them cards.
Scholes was a mad player that you think over 100 metres in a foot race, he probably would have been one of the slowest players in the squad.
Yeah. The slowest. No, he's not even running.
But how many times in his career did you go, he's been caught for pace there? A handful in 20 years. Like, it's mad, innit?
He just know where to put his body.
His pace was never mentioned as part of who he is as a player. Rarely, occasionally, but very rarely.
Over
and yet...
But do you see that there?
Slow as shit.
You know, like, again... All right, I won't use names. I'll just say, when we haven't got a Mainoo or someone, the keeper's never got an option like Cobby there. Just so he ends up playing on his 6-yard box and giving it to. Oh my God, we're like fucking Brazil.
Which
but
one?
Better.
70s Brazil.
Brazil just after Neymar broke his back.
Brazil against Germany.
6-0 down against Germany. That Brazil. But even so, it's still Brazil. Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Yeah, 7-1. Was it 7-1 that game?
I was heartbroken.
Watching that game was
I wanted Brazil to win. Like,
yeah.
I don't have an international team. Like, if India or Ireland play, I'll support them or whatever. But I don't have an international team. But I think Brazil is my international team.
Would you not?
Like, when they win the World Cup, I feel happy.
Right,
yeah.
It feels right.
Would you not prefer England to win than other teams just because you've got, you
I'll
are
be honest,
English,
I
like,
support...
Is there not something there?
Like, when England were in... I don't really care, innit?
Right.
But you know, like, when Luke Shaw scored, I was like, this would be nice.
Yeah.
Like I supported England more when Beckham was playing for them.
Yeah. Because there
Because
was
I
a guy
supported
there who you
Beckham
loved.
and Scholes, and Gary Neville, and
He's unreal.
oh Meggsy.
That was the most accidental Megsy's in Luke Shaw's career. That. Oh yes.
I thought I was
found him,
getting
you know.
cut out then,
Go on.
Go on, Mark.
Run at him.
Roast
Outside,
Run at him.
outside,
Send him to the
Go
shop.
Well done.
Corner.
It's a corner.
Thank
Mark.
you,
That'll
ref.
do.
Why have I got the dodgy chair, man?
Because you smashed it when Garnacho scored.
Mate,
I can't believe that goal.
I know.
goal.
Mate, it's so good. It's so
It is
good.
so good.
This is what I want to see Marcus do. Running at him.
Yeah. Yeah, big deflection. What a goal that is. Right, come on, let's get another one.
Feels like we don't deserve it though.
Why?
Because I'm used to us just being shit.
We're playing really
Meaning,
well
like
so
in
far.
general, we don't deserve nice
like,
things.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna pay
we
for
don't
this.
we don't have him
We're
anymore.
paying for this somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruno, edge of the box. Score!
Oh,
Mate, imagine.
Is he asking for a ball?
he's hit it like
I think he's saying
half sliced it.
I don't
ain't
know about handball. I think he's saying it's a corner.
he? Corner, yeah, it probably is.
Can't
I think it's
have
come
a
off
look.
that Branthwaite.
Yeah, clearly.
Or was it Maguire?
Don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
What have they got on them cards?
Corrupt.
Corrupt
Really bad
with the
at it.
Premier League
Corrupt. Corrupt.
Corrupt FM.
Yes.
Not. I know. Obviously, I was having a bit of a dig at him in the preview, but genuinely, you've spoken to more Everton fans than me in the last week.
Yeah, I spoke
What
to a
is-
couple.
So is it?
In the last week, you spoke to one.
No, I spoke to two to be fair. I did two
different podcasts, haven't you?
podcasts. The Blue Room and
Is-
Toffee TV.
You did Toffee TV
Yeah.
with Baz on that. Ped?
Nah. No.
What is the? Is the
Must
issue
be
that-
somewhere
that-
else.
that-
Toffee something TV.
Is
I
the issue
forget.
that the 10 points is too severe, or that they shouldn't have had anything? What's the main?
The issue
severe.
is, too severe. They say that. I know I've not looked into it. I'll take that word for it. They've cooperated, and the main. Let's have it right. Let's not kid ourselves here. Other teams, mainly City, haven't cooperated. Are still sitting pretty. Like it doesn't feel fair. That's the argument they're making.
Right, fair enough.
And it feels like the FA have sort of, or the Premier League have done them dirty, and it's like, well, if you cooperate and come clean, and
Then you get fucked
Yeah,
anyway.
Because there
you
was
won't-
phrasing
yeah.
in the wording of the FA of the Premier League's thing that sort of suggested that they didn't quite work with them the way they should have.
and it's
But
like,
then
according
Also,
to
they
the
only
Evertonians,
overspent by 19 million.
It does
of
seem a
piss.
little bit.
Spend
I mean, I
like
don't know. I
It's
see,
still an
I see
advantage.
I see both sides, because if you're a Leicester fan, you're saying, well, we're relegated, and like we could have stayed up. Like they've lost 10 points. The chances are they'll still stay in the Premier League. We're out of it. So I understand that to Leicester and some of the other
It's a
teams
mad.
went down.
It's
not.
interesting it's happened though,
It's not-
because
it's
now
not
it
enough.
automatically like
All eyes on City.
it brings the
Do you know
It
what I mean?
brings
Let's
all,
have it right.
it's like, right, if you're going to do this, you have to do that. And the Premier League are now kind of forced to speed this trial up. But City are just going to kick it into the long grass. Like, I heard there was like 30,000 pieces of evidence for Everton.
Yeah.
So imagine how much it's going to be for someone with 115 charges.
And also, they can do that. They've got unlimited lawyers. They can just bog everyone down. Like I don't know.
And
how
like
many
United,
the
when they
Premier League have got.
overspent during COVID and that, they just go, all right, yeah, we've done it. And then it's, okay, now how do we punish them? With City, they're not even admitting it.
No. How come? Just obviously, I'm glad it was. How come ours was only a fine and they've got a 10-point deduction? Do you know?
Ours was because incomes changed during COVID, didn't they?
Right.
Everton spent more than they were supposed to. Ours was because
We didn't
incomes
hit our
changed. We
predicted
didn't have
incomes. Okay.
Whereas United would have predicted, right, we're going to have this many home games. We'll make that much money from that.
Yeah.
This much whatever, and it changed, didn't it, after COVID? So then,
So ours was sort of more.
yeah, we were spending more than we
unpredicted-
should have based on.
Predictable, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. United just playing it out from the back a little bit. Mainoo dropping short, which I like. He's got the sort of confidence of.
Mainoo's
someone who-
telling Maguire what to do as well.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, little Poppy.
But it's like when Johnny Evans plays, he says to Scott McTominay constantly, like, go there.
Yeah, you
He's
need
like,
someone
bro,
like
you're
that.
a grown man. You should know where to go.
Right, who's the pass? There you go. Well done. Right, counter attack now. Now's a chance. Oh, it's a good tackle, that. Good block. Bruno's forcing it a little bit though, wasn't he? Maybe there could have been another pass inside.
Go on, Marshall, get on him.
Oh, that's an interesting pass there. Is that Garner 37 for them?
Yeah.
What a look short. That's a foul.
The two players on the pitch most comfortable in possession are the two academy players from United.
Yeah.
James
And
Garner and
Shaw.
Kobe Mainoo.
Shaw, Mainoo, Garner. Knee in the back there.
I love Ashley Young, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time for
Yeah.
Ashley Young.
Do you think he had a hair transplant, or do you think he just
No, he
always
was-
shaved it?
He chose to be bald.
Mad though, isn't it?
Or maybe he did have if he has had it touched, I don't think he's brought it forward inches.
Yeah.
So maybe just patched it up.
It's filled in the corners a bit.
Would you do it if you had to? I'd do it.
Hair
I had to.
transplant. I
I
don't know.
had
It,
to.
it depends what kind of bald I
I
was.
feel like I might be okay.
Do you know if you're
Yeah.
someone like, do you know like Richard E. Grant?
Yeah.
Whose hair goes back quite a bit, but he's not bald.
Yeah.
If I had a hair like that, I might.
Yeah.
But some people, they're so bald. Maybe, I don't know about you, maybe you, for instance. But genuinely, you said you were going bald at 18.
So bald.
But
I was bald at 18.
Jay would just have the inverted Ronaldo at the 2002 World Cup where you just have the corners left.
Yeah.
Like some people, you're so bald that a transplant ain't going to fix anything.
Nah, it's not. That's like me.
Apparently, I made up
done.
the thingy.
What?
I made up Everton's reasons for their thing. Or I've misheard it. They lost 120 million and they should have lost. The limit was 100 million.
Okay.
But I thought it was because they spent 19 million more than they should have.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. You
The
went
thing
far.
is, like, the
Fighting now,
Premier
bruv.
League have set their stall out now.
Yeah.
Like, if you get caught, we're going to punish you, like, properly. So they've got to carry on with that.
Yeah. Yeah, City, they've got to get an absolute pasting. And as far as I can see with Chelsea, their only defence to all of this is, well, we didn't do it. It was the last bloke.
No, that's not
which
a
is,
defence.
which
That's
is
not a defence.
defence
No, it's not
whatsoever.
at all. It's still the club. Of
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Otherwise, you'd find people like pretending to sell
Yeah.
Yeah.
teams and
So, you'd be shelling you'd be constantly
Like
selling
the
your team to
Glazers.
shell companies
Yeah.
that you own.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised
Pretending
City
to
hadn't
sell.
done that. Actually, if City really needs some money, here's one for you. Make a new company, sell it to that for a massively increased fee, and then you can use that money on transfers. I'm surprised
Everton
they've
are
not
coming
done that
into
yet.
this
Sold
now.
it to themselves.
Yeah, they are. Got to be careful.
See, but that's the trouble.
Garnacho.
You know, when you score a worldie like that, it feels like it's worth more than it
Feels
is.
like you've,
But it's still only one
I
goal.
know.
Yeah. Should count for more.
Yeah, it should be 3-0.
We should be 3-0 up now. It's not fair.
Should be a 3-pointer.
Yeah, the ref should be able to award 2 goals for 1 goal at some certain times.
James Garner, don't
Oh.
you do it today, mate.
No, it's fine. Someone give him a shout. Yeah, well done. I thought
As much as I don't want it to happen,
Well, what are you going to say this for? If we
Go
lose,
on.
you hope it's Garner.
No.
it'd be funny seeing Steve react to Ashley Young scoring.
No. He'd have the meltdown of a meltdown. Honestly. I couldn't cope with that. Honestly. Like, that'd be it. I think he'd end up getting cancelled.
Steve would actually.
Ashley Young was one of my first ever interviews.
Was it? But was he like...
After Brian Robson and Andy Cole, he was sound, man.
Was it?
I think
Is
he is
still at United
sound.
at this point.
Yeah.
I think
he
he
was
is.
at a kit launch.
Like, and he
What a
seems
victim.
quite respectful, you know, like when
Mainoo
Lady Kath
dropping
passed
in.
away and he wore a black armband. He's like, he cares about
No,
United.
he cares about United.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's here a long time. He was captain for us for a while as well.
He's a proper. We forget about, you know, like when we used to look at Valencia and Young and think, oh, for fuck's sake.
Mm.
Sometimes, you know, just
Yeah.
they were much needed.
Well, the thing
Like,
with
those
Ash-
kind of people were much,
The thing
much
with Ashley Young
needed.
is, right, he's a right winger. He went to left back. He went to the World Cup semi-final at left back for
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
Like, at 34
His
or whatever
career
it
has been
was.
so mad.
Like, people forget that.
Do you remember that one World Cup? was
Played
it
in
the
Italy,
Euros?
didn't he, for a bit?
Yeah, played at Inter.
Yeah, he went
Won
to
the
it.
league, didn't he?
Won the league.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's had a good career.
Yeah.
People act like he was just sort
Played
of
Scott.
terrible
Then
or
you
something.
do one good thing and then you fucking slap
Go on,
me in the
Bruno.
face.
Slap you in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely little.
Nice.
slip. But yeah, there's that one tournament as well where Ashley Young had 3 really good friendlies before the tournament, and then everyone decided it was like his tournament, and he was playing in the.
Yeah, I think didn't Steven
that?
Gerrard come out with some stupid?
That's a booking. That.
Ashley
That's
Young.
a yellow card. That now he's already stuck his knee up his arse.
Yeah,
once.
ref.
That you've got
Sorry,
to give him a
Ash.
booking there.
Yeah,
Good.
Yes.
I love you at that. He'll get sent off as well.
He's doing it
Yeah.
as well.
He did it
He's a
against
young lad.
Arsenal.
He's a young lad.
Oh, that's
He scored
as
a
yellow
worldie.
as you can get,
No,
bro.
sorry,
Playing in his
Liverpool.
opposition.
Hey.
He got sent off against Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah. That's blatant, that.
Fucking
This will
hell.
be a good battle for Alejandro
yeah, if he
today.
can come through the other side.
If I was Dice now, I'd take him off, Young. I'd be
you?
like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
That's your afternoon over. You want a yellow card for 70 minutes.
Too early for that, though,
Against Garnacho. I'd just say to him,
You
like...
try and get to half time, but then what happens mentally? You go, we got to half time. Can we get to 60 minutes?
Can we,
And you go,
He's that 47th minute, he's off. Like, oh, I knew it.
Shit. I knew that on Football Manager sometimes.
Mate.
He's tired, but he's not injured. Let me try and get 65.
He's injured. His calf's gone. Free kick to United in between the corner flag and the edge of the penalty spot. At the edge of the penalty box.
That's
poor, that.
Free kick.
That's shit. Who was that?
Touch.
Bruno?
Don't mind that, actually.
Tastes like shit, and I've tasted shit.
You talk shit.
Go on, Luke Shaw.
Go on, Luke Shaw.
I'd love to have Luke Shaw's technical ability, you know.
He is mint, innit?
I'd love to have his bank balance.
Yeah.
What would you love to have of Luke Shaw's? His hair?
His hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely head of hair.
Yeah, actually.
Although
Yeah.
you would look very weird with blonde hair.
I've had blonde hair.
A blonde
I went to Turkey with blonde hair.
Oh,
it was a
God.
dark time of my life.
Was that your Cisco era? Running on the beach singing thong song. That's like you were doing, isn't it? I like it when the beat goes. Ooh.
Baby.
It's a great song, you know. I watched a documentary on that song.
You need to get out more.
You know why?
So sad.
It was only like a 20-minute documentary.
A documentary for 20 minutes.
But
That was the music video.
You know there's a violin in there. Like he used one of the world's best violin players.
Was it?
And like this violin player
Vanessa May.
does the most all these
Nigel Kennedy,
like,
he was
what are they
wasn't
called, symphonies and that.
Yeah.
And then he does Cisco's tuning. It's one of his most famous
really?
songs. You know, do 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 do.
Yeah.
It's like one of the world's
That
best.
song was
That's mad,
everywhere.
And you know who takes a lot of money from that tune?
Cisco.
Ricky Martin.
What?
Because he goes, "You're living la vida loca" in the tune.
Oh,
doesn't he?
yeah.
And he did like a claim on it, and they went to court and that. It's rough, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Man, like you do a whole song and then one line.
And then Ricky Martin's
Just
like,
cost you all that money.
Typical,
Come here,
innit?
yeah.
Ricky Martin.
I like it. I was taking the piss out of you for watching that. I watched a 20-minute documentary on the Airbus A380 plane. It was so good, and I keep thinking about watching it again. It was amazing.
On the plane, just on the plane?
Yeah, production, pre-production, changes in the markets.
Scott, you gotta get there.
Yeah, he's slow there, McTominay.
Shit.
His own player fouled him.
He never even kicked Ashley Young. He kicked him.
Didn't Ashley Young? Sorry, didn't get touched by him. What's happening?
It was bad by Scott, but he didn't touch Ashley Young. Unless the other Everton player went into Ashley Young.
He's got to be quicker there, McTominay. He was too slow to react.
You're just watching, that's why.
Yeah.
McTominay don't touch him. Where does McTominay touch
Wait,
Ashley Young?
let's see.
He don't.
Yeah. Now he kicks. He kicks Garnacho into.
Stands
He kicks Garnacho into.
McTominay shielding the ball away from him. I think that's nonsense.
Imagine that he got sent off for kicking another player into.
Using
That was a
gay
sore
as
one though.
projectile.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous area. This. Right, United's left-hand side, 25 yards out, almost near the touchline. Free kick to.
I like it when the beat goes.
Everton got a few set-piece goals, haven't they?
Yeah, look at them. That's what I mean. Look at how big they are.
Big Sean Dyche.
Get
Well
fucked.
done. How's he headed that?
He's done well there.
Who's that, Cobby?
Yeah.
How did he head that?
That was like a diving header. And
It went back the other way.
Talking about documentaries, I've spoken to you a lot about it already, but
Go on.
you need to watch the Rocket Ronnie documentary.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Rocket
it.
Ronnie.
So good, Ronnie O'Sullivan. If you haven't watched it at home, watch
Do you have to
it.
be a snooker fan to enjoy it?
No.
Because I'm not a
Also,
snooker fan.
there's an embrace. I was a massive snooker fan,
Okay.
Yeah,
but
same.
I'm just a massive Rocket Ronnie fan.
Yeah.
But there's a bit between
One bit
him
too
and
long.
Judd Trump at the end,
Yeah.
and they embrace, and Judd Trump's telling him how much Ronnie means to him, and O'Sullivan just breaks down,
Really?
And I can't lie, I had tears in my
I'll
eyes
be-
watching
I'll
it.
be-
Like, you know, when I see people get their flowers,
Yeah.
and also it's you see like someone that's just a hero.
Is he the GOAT?
He's the GOAT,
Yeah,
without
I don't
doubt.
follow snooker.
Stephen Endrew's second, isn't it?
Yeah,
Stephen
that's what I mean. I
Hendry,
don't.
they've won the
It's a
same
genuine
amount
question.
World
They've
Championship,
won the same
7
amount of
each.
world championships as each other.
Right.
But
He's
O'Sullivan,
got more majors.
Henry won like all of his in like 10 years.
Right.
He
Okay.
had this
Because I remember when I was a
amazing
kid,
spell.
or when I was about in the teenage
Yeah.
years, Hendry just won every year. That was
Yeah.
like the thing.
but
Also, you see
O'Sullivan's
when
got-
Rocket Ronnie wins the World Championship,
Yeah,
when he goes backstage, he's just having breakdowns, bro.
is it?
And then he's coming back and playing amazing.
Yeah.
And the commentators are going, look how calm Rocket Ronnie looks. And it's
Yeah,
like,
really.
when he's been
Oh,
at the
I can't
back,
wait
he's
to
been
watch
like,
this.
he's so good, man. I love him.
He's won.
His
he's
missus
got
as well, I didn't realise. Is the woman from Footballers' Wives? Remember her?
Yeah. Which one?
Layla Ruiz.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, lovely.
Mate,
Oh!
what's going on here, ref?
Foul.
She's from Footballer Wives.
Is he?
The brown looking one.
I think I know what you mean. Is he an exciting player to watch then? Is he
O'Sullivan,
like,
the most exciting.
He's got the
Right,
quickest
man.
147 ever.
Right, because that was the criticism of snooker.
Also,
It went all slow.
check this out. When you used to make a 147 when snooker was massive,
Yeah.
you used to get 147 grand.
Right.
And now the prize money for that's really bad.
Yeah.
So much so that when he gets close to 147s, he refuses to, like, he'll put a pink instead of a black. So he won't make a 147.
I've seen this, yeah.
He's like, because there's just no point.
One
I've
time
seen an
he-
interview with him where he refused to do it.
Yeah.
And the crowd were like trying to get him to do it.
And
And he was like,
the
having none
ref
of it.
says, "Go on, Ronnie, do it for the crowd," and he does.
Yeah,
But he
that's
says-
the
he
interview
says-
I've seen.
Because he's like one shot in or 2 shots in, and he goes, "What's the prize money for the 147?" and then the ref goes, "I'll
shot
check." Jan Bahas, I think it is. He goes to check and he goes, "There isn't a special prize for that. It's just the high break." So he goes, "I'm not doing it then." He don't put that. He goes to walk off at the black at the end. Last ball, he's got 140 points. It's like, put it in for the crowd, Ronnie. And he
Yeah,
does
that's
that.
the interview I've seen. That's
Puts
right.
it
I
in.
love him, man.
Yeah, me too.
I need to watch that.
I like
What's it on,
I like
Macca?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, right, I've got that.
All right, come on.
And if you guys are struggling to get like your other half round to watching it, tell them David Beckham made it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Then they're going to think, oh, we're going to get to see Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're
There's
going
a
to be
reason
idiots.
it's called the Rocket.
Yeah.
You tell him that.
That's not handball.
No, it was never handball, that. Go on, Garnacho. Skin him. Unlucky that. Keep going, son.
Yeah.
Alejandro.
I'd like us to just keep the ball a little bit better. It's been a bit.
Have we gone 2-0 up in a game this season? Copenhagen and lost. Shit.
Palace in the League Cup.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
Is that
been
it?
very often.
Other than...
I think so. I don't think we've won a game in the Premier League by more than 1 goal.
Fuck you know.
Yeah, I think you're right, bro.
Have we?
None spring to mind.
We're
by all
real
means.
bad, innit?
I know.
We're real bad Michael Jackson.
We're a bad team. We're a very poor football team. Let's have a look.
Soft.
We have allowed these like to get back into the
I
game,
know.
haven't we?
Yeah.
Has he been booked, McTominay?
Well, Decore's been booked for arguing with the ref.
Good.
Myvrin.
That's what he'll write in his report as well.
Myvrin.
Decore booked
Myvrin. Apparently now, though, they've been all been instructed, the refs, haven't they, to clamp down on the waving the card thing. Because there's a lot of people kicking off.
It used to be an automatic booking, didn't it?
Do you know the only player I saw get booked for that for about
Ronaldo.
10 years was Anderson against Everton, funnily enough. He did it at home against Everton. Got a yellow card. I didn't see that happen for about another 8 years. I
I've
was
seen
like,
a
what
few
is going
people
on?
get it,
Like, I know
but it's
more
very
recently,
rare.
but like,
Yeah, United haven't won a league game by more than a goal this season.
who was
so
it?
far.
Was it the other week when? Was it
Terrible.
Newcastle? We're playing. Was it Newcastle against Arsenal? Where who was it who did the foul and like all the Arsenal players got booked for kicking off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah,
That's class. That's class. That's so good. If I was Kai
I know
Havertz
it's
there,
Newcastle players,
Kai
wasn't
Havertz there, I'm walking away like.
Yeah,
fuck
Newcastle,
yes.
like 3 Newcastle players got booked for kicking off because of Kai Havertz's challenge.
And Kai Havertz didn't get.
I know. He'd be raging, wouldn't you? My head would fully go.
I don't mind that from someone like Kai Havertz. You know, going in with a late one.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to make tackles.
No.
So if you get a yellow card, you're all right.
Yeah.
But also, you know, on the pitch, when people are going in for shoulder barges, they're going in a bit heavier against him. Yeah. So he's good for him. Plus, he looks like a pussy.
Yeah.
he does.
So you have to.
He's very. What
What are you looking for?
He's like
My
6'1",
Pepsi Max
6'2",
cherry.
Kai Havertz. He's
I think he might have gone
surprisingly
when
a big
when I
bloke.
celebrated that goal.
Corner to Everton.
Pepsi Max cherry.
Oh,
Well held there.
well done.
Oh my God,
Andre
I thought the
Onana.
commentator
Should
said
have done
goal.
better there. Is there a Pepsi Max cherry down there, bro?
You should have done better there. Onana.
Did you not take it with
Calvert-Lewin should have scored that.
Lads, is there a Pepsi Max cherry on there? Sorry.
Can we launch an official inquest, please?
I'm just hearing there may be
Pepsi Max Cherry
behind the
Gate.
production desk. Oh,
There we go.
Here he
Ethan,
is.
here he is.
The king himself.
Yes.
The king.
Thank you.
That's never a
Yes.
foul, ref.
Couldn't help himself. Yeah, we're just letting.
Do you know
Everton
back in the
get a
day,
little into
you
this.
used to see certain refs and be like, oh, that's all right. There's not one
No,
of
there's
them
not,
now,
there's
is there?
No.
No. Who was it for you?
That you used to look at and think he's all right.
Yeah. To be fair, I used to think.
Clamback.
No, what's his name?
Yeah.
Who's the head of the refereeing?
Howard Webb.
Yeah, I thought he was alright.
Save. No. Save. Oh! Copy Mainoo.
Off the line.
We've been shit at the moment, by the
Yeah,
way.
we
We need
are.
to fix up, man.
Who's that?
Was that Tarkovsky rolling the ball around under his foot? No, McNeil.
Christ alive.
I know it's a cliche, but what Mainoo did just then, if we can get rid of it,
Relax.
that was unreal.
It was.
Because he got it clear and out of danger.
Mate,
Onana did very well there as well. That pass up. This is. Oh, it's lucky as fucking it. He jumps
That's
up
a
in front of
great save.
Maguire. Maguire loses track of it, then it hits Maguire.
Maguire couldn't have done nothing about that.
No. It's a good
He
look.
could have maybe done better with Calvert-Lewin, but nothing with the deflection
That's
there.
amazing by Mainoo. Does really well there. And again, it's so unfortunate for him there. That's a lovely, great stuff.
That was like
And a lot of players see Maguire go over and kind of stop. And he kind of slowed down but kept going.
Yeah, United need to get a grip on this now.
Come on, lads.
Because
Calm down.
the crowd are loving it.
Calm down,
no
not
need for that.
twat it out.
What a Marcus.
He's pulling it there. Referee!
Oh my God.
How was that not a foul? You can clearly see Marcus' shirt was being pulled.
It should click.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Nah, because it's normally here.
This is the last
I'll
thing.
lean on it. I thought that was a goal there.
Yeah, luckily
He
it's
should
him.
do better.
You
really.
expect to see the net.
If it's anyone other than,
Bulge.
I think, him.
He's got a good goal scoring record for them, you know?
Has he?
Yeah. Well, more than you'd like. He saved them last season with his goal.
Yeah,
He scored
he's
a
got
few
it
this
in him. He
season,
can pop
yeah.
up with one. He's not like got a long, great goal scoring record.
Yeah, he don't
but
score
he's-
10 a season,
he
but he
gets
scores
like,
five,
yeah,
3 or 4
whatever,
important
like,
goals.
yeah. Well, you go, okay, he's capable of getting you a goal.
Have they been playing him up front?
The core, they might look, because Calvert
Yeah,
usually
he
injured.
gets 2, 3, 4 goals a season.
That's what I mean.
He's
It's
got
probably
4. The thing is, though, he's got 4 already this season.
That's what I'm saying. He's scored a lot of
Yeah,
goals
I
this
didn't realise that. Sorry.
And then he scored the winner on the last day of last season,
Yeah.
which kept them up.
Maybe we're riding our luck here a bit. We've
Yeah,
got
we
to
are.
get a grip of this. Luke Shaw, that is
Absolute
that is
twat.
insane what he's just done there.
Cobby Mainoo, man.
I swear there's 2 of him playing today. He's everywhere.
There's Cobby and there's Mainoo.
Yeah.
That's shit from Luke Shaw. isn't it?
Why did he just boot it into the
No,
middle of the
we're
pack?
Poor
shitting
kid, bro.
ourselves a bit.
Like-
Hey, we brought 18-year-old into the team. He's carrying every
know.
fucker.
He's like, what are you doing? I'll sort this out. Again.
Yeah, we need to sort this out. They're going
He probably goes back to the academy like, that's
Jesus, well, lads.
shit up there.
Hey, Sancho, you're better off in here, lad.
Well done.
All his academy teammates going to him, mate, lad, what's it like playing in the first team? He's like, yo, they're fucking shit, you know.
Yeah.
Remember Rooney when he went into Everton's team?
I love the fact he says that in interviews now. He's like, he said how angry he was because he's an Evertonian. I was angry at how shit my team were.
Imagine being 16 and realising in the first training session you're the best player in
Yeah.
the whole club.
Mate, that's sick, that.
Everton last 5 minutes absolutely peppering our goal, and this doesn't really help though, does it?
No, we're just
Trade
like
Marshall.
hoofing
There
it.
you go.
You don't
Right.
need to do that.
Overlap.
Come on, that's got a goal.
Right, go on, Marcus.
It's just 6v1 at the minute.
What is that?
No, Marcus!
All right, win it back now, Marcus. Fucking idiot. Well done, lads. That's a good
Right,
press.
Got a bit of time now.
It's a good
Get on
press.
him. Get on him. Well done.
Played.
Find someone. Oh, come on.
Marcus, man.
Every time he gets it, he's giving it away.
I know.
Victor Lindelof.
Played slabhead. Should have fouled there. He would have got a foul.
Well done, Maguire there.
Relax.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's shitting it.
Watch this, Cobby. Keep the ball. It's just
Yeah, give
so
it to
good,
him.
innit?
Well done, Luke Shaw.
Thank you.
There we go.
Cobby's class. Look, he's even going. Come on, Luke, get up, son. He's
Yeah.
doing everything.
Keep going, son. Keep going. Great ball. Great touch.
We've got a fucking 17-year-old boss in the game.
No, that's a foul. Is it? Sort of. I don't know what to hold there, Luke Shaw.
These are the games as well
Yeah,
where you
it's
go.
a foul, but it's nothing like.
Like, you think, oh, young lad away at Everton.
Yeah.
Let's leave him on the bench today.
Yeah. You don't want to bring him into this.
And he
kind
comes
of
in and he's
atmosphere.
like,
Yeah.
I just checked how old he was. He was born in 2005. That made me feel ancient, man.
Is he still 18?
I left school in 2005
Did you?
You
Christ.
because we were the first class of the year 2000. Like we were year 7 in 2000.
Yeah, nice.
Which was
I
cool.
in 2005 I was 25. You know.
Remember when the millennium came and everyone thought like cash was going to come flying out, cash points and that?
Stood there with a big
And you had
Millennium bug, fuck that. I'm getting out of here and I'm taking some of these fuckers with me.
I know that people at home don't. People at home think you've just gone mental.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
It's
is.
a Peter Kay reference.
Yeah,
I assume
the
it's
taxi
Peter
driver.
Kay, but-
Yeah, oh mate, it's so funny.
It's from Top of the Tower, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's so funny.
Top of the Tower is very good.
It's elite.
That's where.
That's it. Give it to Mainoo.
Spitting.
Get him in. I always say that on my news, and like about 2 people comment. Well done, Marcus. That's better.
No one there though, is there?
No,
I think Cobb is world class. You know.
Mainoo,
I think he is.
Jude
Mainoo's
Bellingham.
there.
Fuck off.
He's better than Bellingham.
He looks up
Nah, he
and
is.
there's no one behind. Well, in front of 3 Everton men.
Bellingham don't have to play for Man United.
Bellingham's out of the England
Shower
team.
shite.
It's over.
This is first. It's not his first Premier League game. Is it?
No,
He's
it's
been
his
on as a
first start.
sub.
Yeah.
Do you remember though when we were asking, like, we were wondering last season because he leapfrogged the likes of Zidane and Charlie Savage, didn't he? And everyone was like, "Rah."
Yeah. Do you think
Right.
he's knackered? First 37 minutes of a game. I bet he's
No, I
fucking
think he's
blowing
full of
out his
beans.
arse.
He would have played 90 minutes against because we.
Come on, Marcus, get your head up there, lad.
We had 90. Didn't he have
Come on.
90 in a behind closed doors friend against Burnley or something?
Yeah, he has. I think he has been getting like.
That's out.
Who do you think
But
he is? Gareth Bale there? Fuck off. Calvert-Lewin trying to go round the outside like he's Gareth Bale. Shut up.
You do that same thing with your hair, don't you? Like
Yeah.
that kind of side trim.
Do you know why I
What
do
do you
it?
ask for when you do that? When you
I
go?
do it myself. Do you know
Oh.
why I do it?
Can tell.
Because, yeah, thank you. Because for some
not
reason this
commenting
bottom
on
section of
anyone's
hair,
Rocking around like Stephen Island.
no, but this bottom section of hair here is like curly. You can see it there, look.
Yeah.
It's like fluffy, like puby curly hair. It's not like the rest of me. It doesn't grow long.
No, Bruno!
Otherwise, it looks a bit scruffy.
That was so stupid. That you shouldn't have let it run.
We need half time here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, everyone like just getting nervous.
Nah, the free kick was there, you silly twats. It was in that half.
What they do it? Look at this. Like it's the
Oh,
fucking 90th
you
minute.
son
Do
of
you
a
know what?
bitch.
Pickford taking
Can't stand
free
his
kicks from the
Pickford, you
halfway
know.
line. We need to put 2 players on the halfway line next to him for when we win the ball back.
Like, you know, if you had to be in defensive for a Pickford or Ramsdale, you'd be
His
so
shorts are a
annoyed,
bit
didn't
too
you?
short, his
you would.
t-shirt's
You'd be
too
like,
tight.
shouting at
Shut
you
up,
all the
will
time
you,
over nothing.
twat.
Like, behave yourself.
Especially that Ramsdale, he's so bad. Did you see him yesterday?
Mate, it was like Make a Wish at the end. Everyone going over to him and
Did you
hugging
see
him
the
and
mistake
like,
he made? I don't know how that
Like-
made
Did you see
it.
both of them?
Yeah,
So
he
threw
made
the ball
2.
straight into the ground in front of himself.
mate,
He
he
went
was
to
all
Threw it
over
long,
the
just
gaff.
threw it like it bounced like 1 foot in front
Honestly,
of him.
it was embarrassing.
That's like when you go to do a paper airplane, it just goes, phew.
Yeah,
But behind your head.
Phew.
it was so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just,
Like, it's just become a bit of a silly
just got
story.
no confidence whatsoever
Like-
now, has he?
No.
Last season,
And
he
his
was-
dad,
he
his
was
dad
a-
getting involved in that
Yeah.
podcast and all that. Don't know.
I like his dad.
He was a limited player who was playing to the best of his ability last season,
Yeah.
I think.
His dad
But
tweeted.
Now he's a
know-
limited player.
His
whose
dad tweeted
confidence
Boovie
is
calling him a
shot.
dick
Really?
or a knob, something like that. He
Respect.
nailed him though. Respect.
Oh, Lindelof caught in no man's land there. Get back, get back, get back.
Nah, someone's got to go to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking hell. Just let him kick.
Bruno, just
Yeah, we're nervous here.
Kobe Mainoo's our best player. It's fucking tragic. Isn't it?
got to do better there.
Should be winning, you know.
He's got to do better there
The
for
amount
me.
of chances Calvert-Lewin's had
I
alone.
know, man. Wasn't he? It didn't look like he was even challenged there properly.
Oh, Mainoo played for England as well under 18s, 19s, didn't he? Played
Recently.
against Mexico, yeah. So he would have had a lot of like minutes then as well in
Yeah.
the international
I
break.
just
He had
think though
90
that
minutes.
the
He's
the
been
speed
getting
difference.
he's getting them halves as well. And it was it the under 18s game against Copenhagen? Was it he played?
Did he?
I think so. Copenhagen.
Was that the
yeah.
same day that we played, or like the
Yeah,
same week
yeah, like
we
that
played?
afternoon. I think he played. I think he
Well,
I
then.
think he played half.
Playing well Everton, to be fair to him.
But I hear you because he's been absolutely sprinting everywhere.
Can't be offside. Your player kicked the ball to him. This is what I mean about Lindelof. That's the
Getting
exact
bullied
scenario
there,
that-
getting
that
bullied.
worries me. Against big lads like that, he gets found out physically.
Thank God he can't
Surely
finish.
there was an offside in there somewhere anyway.
Don't
Too
know,
easy
you know.
for- too
Because that
easy
was the
for
thing.
Calvert-Lewin
Calvert-Lewin
there.
came from an offside position.
It's so
It was poor. It was
horrible to watch that as well as a fan to see
Yeah.
defender getting bullied like that.
Do you remember? Was it Troy?
Like,
Deeney
look at that, man.
Igalo to him. Was it them? Who did Troy Dean and Igalo bully against us?
Would that be before Lindelof's time? That?
Was it when we lost 4-1?
Oh, that was it. Mbai Diane, Diagne, that scored that goal for West Bromwich.
Where he cupped his hand, yeah.
Lindelof's eyes and pulled his
that was
face
a
back.
joke. That by the way.
And they said afterwards it shouldn't have been allowed, but
Did
it
we
was
have
allowed
VAR
and we
then?
lost.
Yeah. Mate, that was unreal.
That was
wasn't
quite funny though. Like a little blindfold
Yeah.
on the goal. Oh, look at this, man. He had the Corey chopping at his ankles there. Still got the space, got the pass.
It's mint when players come into the team and they're still good.
I know.
Before we
kill
wrecked
their
him.
hopes.
Yeah,
It's
before
a
we ruined
foul.
him. Yeah. So like when Reguilon came in and he was mint.
It's like, wait till Hoyland
Yeah.
comes back
Yeah.
after this injury.
Yeah.
It's going to be depression vibes. Because all his goals meant nothing in the Champions League.
Oh, he stands on his toe there. On the side of his foot.
Come on, get another goal, man. Just kill him off.
Yeah.
Get these Evertonians screaming at him.
What's the whole... apparently he booked out a whole restaurant, innit?
Who, Marcus?
Nice.
Do you really need to do that?
Martial.
Book a room?
Offside.
Who's offside?
So stupid.
That's when you got too much money, innit?
Nah, you just want to be left alone now and you're having a bit of a chat and that. Why not? If you've got money, you think. That's probably like you just paying a normal fee for a restaurant.
But don't they have to, like, give them the money they would have otherwise made on a Saturday night?
Yeah, but like, let's say it cost him 10 grand or whatever. That's probably like what?
Fuck all to him.
Yeah, like 120.
And also, if you
weekly wage.
say this is going to be in the papers that we booked this restaurant out,
Yeah.
so 200,000 people are going to see the name of your restaurant.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it for slightly less than they would have earned in the night.
Because I get maybe like they're having a bit of a heart to heart first night out. You don't want people filming you when you're chatting them. They get screenshotted and Rashford arguing with his missus or whatever. You know what I mean? Or like twisting it. Rashford attacking his missus because he's just like talking normally. Like
Rashford's missus getting onto him.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. I get it.
Sat there getting bollocked.
Yeah, he's struggling again today, isn't he, Rashford?
Yeah,
Every
he
time he
started
gets
off
the ball,
all
he loses
right,
it.
and
I don't
then
think
he
he's
just
struggling.
he went
Nothing's
through a
just come
little.
off
He
for
went.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I get scared when he's not trying to.
yeah,
do
he is
things.
still trying. He's still running at people, which is good.
Also, get him on the left. I
Here
mean,
we go.
it's good that Garnacho.
Oh, he's unlucky there. He's unlucky. Come on, McTominay, get into this game, man.
What's that?
That was
Bizarre pass, wasn't
woeful.
Wanker. So, Dye should turn these into
I know,
Burnley,
it's
innit?
mad,
I love
isn't it?
that. It's like he's done it with his chest out as well.
Proper Burnley.
He's gone like, we are Burnley now.
Like Dominic
That's like, you know
Calvert-Lewin,
what I mean?
you're
That's
Jay
it.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Dwight McNeil, first signing. Get him in.
Yeah. While we're training, call him Jay. Like, it makes all the rest of them call him the old Burnley players' names.
Yeah.
Right. Who was this?
Remember the Moyes thing about this is what would Jagielka do?
Yeah.
Ah, shit from...
Like, Victor Lindelof is having one.
And Varane sat
Seriously.
on the bench.
He's been awful.
Shit, that.
Don't give him 5 for that.
I hate we
That's
do
what I
we do
hate.
this all the time.
Yeah, you should give him a bollocking for that.
Right,
you
you
fucking
the
slap him
captain
on the back
act
of his
like
head.
the captain and tell him.
It's not enough for that. You know, a little slap.
Well,
Go on, Alejandro.
That's a yellow card.
He was fucking holding his waist.
He
then.
was. It's a booking, that. I love that. You'd like to just pull him back, trying to stop a counter attack, but because it didn't.
It's like if
fall
you
over,
let
it's
go
not
at the
booking.
right time, you get
Yeah.
away with it.
Otherwise, it's a yellow card every day.
Man on. Cobby don't. Cobby's got wing mirrors. That's
Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got wing mirrors
Something nice.
and a
about
little
him,
rear view with a boxing glove hanging from it.
and
He's got
3
it all.
trees.
Yeah.
Each one with slightly less smell than the last. Yeah. Look why he takes those, like, 2 or 3 touches when one would suffice to get it out of his feet. That's poor. There you go. Time. Loads of time.
Watch this.
What you got? What you
Someone's
got?
coming behind me. I know that. Don't worry about that. Got all the time in the world.
Keep the ball.
Oh, played.
Luke Shaw's going.
Played. Ta-ra.
Oh.
You should have stuck your head in there.
A foul.
How's that foul?
It's not.
Fuck off, Ashley, man.
It's not even a foul.
It's not even a
It's
foul.
not a foul at all. He doesn't even touch him. Ashley Young jumps up, kicks the ball, and spins and falls over. Garnacho doesn't touch him.
Oh, mate, I hate this.
What
I hate
is it?
this
What
seeing
is
this whopper
Last
as well.
5 minutes tactics.
Giving
You've
a
got your
free-
goalkeeper
taking
taking
a
free kicks on the
free
halfway
kick.
line. Proper last 5 minutes.
Oh!
Football heritage.
Calvert-Lewin's winning everything at the
Played
minute.
Marshall, played Rashford, played Scott.
That's all it needed.
Garnacho even.
Just do that.
Too many of our players are sharing hair.
Go
don't
on,
they?
Marcus. Put him under. Keep going.
Fuck off. You can't bring that back now.
Yeah, he kept possession, looked up, made a pass, and fucked it up. That's
Fuck
advantage.
off, Sean.
How long do you want? It's only advantage if the next 10 seconds all go our way.
Yes, right.
Mate, he's a right little weasel, isn't it? Hey, do you know what I mean?
Little fucking have this shit.
Hey, have a bit of that.
Ref thinks he's hard, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be half time. Hopefully. Bang! There we go. Half time, Manchester United 1, Everton 0, but not plain sailing, that was it? By any
No, it
means?
wasn't like after the goal.
Yeah.
Like, well, we had a decent 10-minute spell after the goal, and after that, it was been all Everton almost.
Yeah.
We looked very nervous at the back. Victor Lindelof keeps giving the ball away, keeps just hoofing it when he doesn't need to. Kobe Mainoo, though, let's just talk about him because he got us out of jail with that goal line clearance. He looks so confident on the ball. Yeah. It's mad because when like Lindelof's getting the ball or McTominay or even Shaw, to be fair, I feel a little bit nervous. When Mainoo gets it, you can't kind of relax because he looks the most assured on it. Even Bruno doesn't look that assured. No, for all the experience he's got. Just been a fantastic performance by Mainoo, but not by United. We look very, very nervy. We need to just get back to just keeping possession. Like, stop trying to force it. You mentioned it there with Bruno, trying to force it. Stop doing that. We don't need to. 1-0 up. Keep holding the ball and let Everton just chase after it.
Yeah, they're twats.
Well said, son.
Talk about the goal, because we're talking about one youngster, but Garnacho's still a youngster.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about both of them. Kobe Mainoo is playing out there. He's bossing the midfield. He's playing like he's got wing mirrors on.
Yeah.
You can see things coming from behind him, in front of him. He's pulling his older teammates out of shit. His more experienced teammates. He's directing things like he's an what are they called? Choir orchestrator. Is that the word?
A conductor.
Conductor of the choir. Yeah. He's looking like that is amazing. And Alejandro Garnacho, apart from the goal, we haven't seen much proper quality from him, but his work rate's there. He's running at defenders. He's winning the ball back. And his goal, mate, that's better than Rooney's against City.
I mean,
it is.
Technically.
No, it is.
In terms of how he hits and the difficulty rate,
no, it is.
It might be slightly better.
I'm not joking. It's not better than Marshall's against Watford.
No, obviously
better
not.
against Rooney's against City.
Yeah.
And I may have accidentally said he's better than Brian Robson during the show.
Yeah, he
accidentally.
Kobe Mainoo.
You said he was better than Brian Robson and Roy Keane put together.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
I said if
which I thought was a fair
if Brian
assessment.
Robson and Roy Keane had a baby, he'd be Kobe Mainoo.
I think this is in all fairness, this is the best midfield performance I've seen by Manchester United players since Schweinsteiger against Liverpool.
Yeah, of course. There we go.
And before that, it was Keno and Turin.
Yeah. Those are the three top United performances ever.
Can we cut to the camera of the person who's talking, please? Sam Zed says officially goal of the season. Open and shut case. Joshua Bowater says enough of that international football shite. Football is back. The Swizzler says Rashford again won't get the credit, but kept it simple to create something from the right.
Swizzler,
he's been back on the left though again, hasn't he?
He was on the right for the goal, obviously, and then he moved over to the left.
Yeah.
Like you said, he was having a bit of a spell, and I agree with that. But the positive from it is like what Maka was saying, that he keeps going, he keeps trying, he's not giving up. No. Remember under Rangnick, when every time he got the ball, you could see he lost his confidence, playing it simple. He's at least running at the defenders, and one of those will come off.
Yeah.
Like, he's been a bit unlucky with some of them where he's a little tackle.
I think Rashford's done all right.
Yeah. I want to see him running at his defenders. I want to see him trying to create something. And
right, shut up, Jay. Let's go over.
Right, can we get a photo of Andy and Ange as well, please?
I'll sort that out. Take the camera off me then.
So, Andy and Ange, nice to see you both. What are your thoughts on that first half?
Well, I was barely halfway up the stairs when I heard a massive roar from you guys.
Oh, did you miss it?
Yeah, I missed it. Something when you're in that special moment in life and you miss it, like a birth of a child. That's one.
I'll cheer you up. I once missed a goal of the season. Remember when Valencia scored our goal of the season against Everton? Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Rocket from outside the box.
Yeah.
I was still walking up the stairs for Stretford.
I missed McTominay's goal. Remember, you phoned me. I was in the ground. I had to leave because we was doing the radio thing for Full-Time Devils for the derby, Manchester derby.
The 2-0 one.
Yeah. So I left just before he scored. I had to get to town because he was doing a phone in for Full-Time Devils, and he phoned me can you believe that? And I could hear the cheer, and I obviously didn't know the type of goal, and he told me I was gutted.
That's one of the greatest moments of my Manchester United sporting life.
Yeah, then a week later, the will
It's overrated.
You know, that's why, because I remember standing on my chair, seeing people go nuts, thinking,
Yeah.
we ain't going to experience this ever again, it felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, actually, you're
Over
right.
to you lot. Yeah, Jay fucked off early.
Ange, you've got your iPad in front of you there.
Yes.
What we got? What we're chatting about?
Looking at everything, it's kind of what you would expect. Ball possession pretty much split. 10 shots from Everton.
Yeah.
XG obviously higher for them because of that. One good thing, which we always like, we're kind of grasping at straws sometimes with United. But
Feels like it, doesn't it?
accurate passes, 78% were accurate. So that's something.
So when we're on the ball, it's not bad.
Yeah,
But we're not on the ball
exactly. And some good accurate, more or less half of the long balls pretty accurate as well.
Yeah.
Winning the majority of the duels. So all looking really good, to be fair, considering. I think it's just one of those frustrating ones that I feel like you touched on it before the game, that we had to really be switched on in the first 15 minutes, and we kind of ticked that box, and then things just started to get a bit more lethargic as things were going, and it started to get worrying. And when you look at the amount of chances that Everton did have, we're just very lucky that they weren't very good at kind of goals.
Just on the stats then, looking at them here, like looking at the expected goals, United's is 0.09.
Yeah.
Which presumably comes from the fact that obviously that goal there.
Only 2 shots for us.
Yeah, we've had 2 shots. Theirs expected goals is 1, 10 shots, 4 on target. I mean, realistically, if you take that goal out of it, which you can't do because that does change things, we've not really done much at all since, have we? Does that worry you?
Yeah, definitely. When you look, like I say, at the amount of chances that Everton did have, I think it is quite worrying, and things are going to have to change in the second half. Like I say, there are some good things, things like the passing and, winning the tackles, etc. But that's all great. But if we're not scoring goals and we're not making the chances, then it's all kind of pointless, really.
Yeah, what do you make of it, Andy?
Fantastic first few minutes. And apart from that, gone backwards. I mean, my man in the match, first half, Mainoo. Yeah. Absolutely star player. And it takes a youngster to show these players how to defend. McTominay, Lindelof, Maguire, pass back. They've got no forward thinking. Yeah. There's no forward thinking between the defence to the midfield to the front. And it's there to say they're inviting their own pressure. And it's taken a young lad to have a bit of steel about him.
Yeah. Lindelof's been a bit of an odd one, hasn't he? Just watching him, I think on the sort of generic kind of ratings of it gets rated based on what you do and regardless of how you did it, he's got a 7.0 rating, but there's a few times where he's just getting nudged and he's just getting pushed, and he's Calvert-Lewin. I think as the half's gone on, we've started to see him get a bit of success out of Lindelof. Is that worrying you at all?
Oh yeah, because United are just inviting this. Like Everton should be level for me.
Yeah.
Like I say, is it Decore? He had a cracking chance as well. Like I say, Mainoo off the line. Everton should be deservedly level.
Yeah.
And Man United have given nothing up front since that fantastic first few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Rashford had a chance and fizzed over the bar, but that's about it.
It's almost like they got that goal and they just breathed like a massive sigh of relief for the rest of the half.
Yeah, we're done now. We're sorted now.
Yeah. It's like that's their safety net, and they could start relaxing. And then I think Everton have just worn it down. And like you say, really, they should be level.
Yeah. We've got a few super chats. Then we get into some of these. What we got? Matthew Coward saying they're about to hold those cards up for every decision, aren't they? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the goal there for Everton. Mark O'Connor, welcome to the Academy. Thank you very much for joining. Julian Dimas says Martial is a donkey. Thoughts?
Listen, Dimas.
I think Martial's done alright. I
Has he?
don't think he's set the world alight, but I don't think he's been a donkey. I think he's been okay. I just feel like in midfield especially, just being a little bit wasteful. Just need to calm down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, Mainoo's sort of, it's brilliant to watch, and I agree with Andy's been man of the match, but it's also, there's a little bit of almost an embarrassment there that this kid's playing the way that a lot of other experienced players around him
also, I don't like the way we...
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's like, you go, it's mint that this 18-year-old's amazing, but also, you've got a bunch of
we were
players who
mentioning
played
this
hundreds of
before,
games.
like I say, the senior players, the youngsters supposed to look up to the senior players. It's embarrassing. And younger players putting these senior players to shame. And it's not on. It's got to click, because you say play like you mean it. Oh, no. This team is about individualism.
I do think, though, I know Everton have been a better team, especially after the first 20 minutes. But Luke Shaw and Kobe Mainoo have made such a difference to the first phase of our play. Like, Anana getting the ball, he's usually giving it to a United player now who happens to be Kobe Mainoo. Luke Shaw being at left back helps us massively as well. So there are parts where we look better as a team, especially with Anana at the ball. I've seen him at the edge of his box more. The amount of time we've seen Anana on his 6-yard box, and it's like, we ain't bought him to be there. So Luke Shaw has added something to the team.
But when that defence gets the ball, they're not looking forward. Yeah. They're going pass back to him, pass back. McTominay put him under pressure, and he nearly went out for a corner.
That's the problem with McTominay, though. He's like, he's supposed to be next to Kobe Mainoo, trying to get him out of shit, but he'll be like 2 or 3 passes away.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be the next pass.
That is the issue with McTominay, isn't it? Always is, where you look at like how much he's on the ball. He just doesn't get on the ball enough. He doesn't pass the ball enough. Like, he's had 23 touches of the ball. I'll find out how many passes it's been. But Kobe Mainoo's had 40, almost twice as many touches as McTominay. And you just think, like,
what?
Surely he should be.
That thing about possibly Amrabat next to Kobe. Would you like to see that tried anyway?
Might be a good call, because Everton's attacking the Glen Street end now, and they're going to be pumped for this second half.
Yeah.
And you maybe need a bit of still, because somebody's not going forward with the ball; he's just going backwards. Nothing against him, but like you say, individualism, and you need a bit of steel to settle that down and help him up. Because Mainoo can't do that all on its own. You can't ask that of a young lad.
Yeah, you were talking, weren't you, Joe, about him burning himself out in this game because he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's not played he's hardly played any Premier League football. So there's a sort of concern there that he might get knackered because he's like running himself into the ground. So I think
it's the same with Hannibal. When Hannibal played against Brighton, totally showing up everybody, scored the goal, put them all to shame, and he just say it shows.
No, I agree. I mean, it's a positive. I don't want to be negative about the fact that obviously, Kobe Mainoo's playing brilliantly and Garnacho scored a wonder goal. I don't want to make it all like, some of his teammates should look around. But obviously it does sort of highlight at times that some of his teammates aren't doing as well as he is. But what a performance, the goal line clearance, the fact that he's been everywhere. I mean, that goal line clearance, what did you make of that? Because I sort of treated that like it was a goal.
Yeah. It was amazing. And even looking, he's actually got the 3rd most accurate passes out of anyone, like out of the entire pitch. So I think it's, that speaks for itself. And yeah, I get what you mean. It was like one of those moments, wasn't it, when he was on the line like that. But I just think it is such a breath of fresh air to see somebody, really taking it seriously. He clearly is one of those people that does understand what the shirt means, but it also does have that tinge of embarrassment that you've got this young guy running around and doing jobs.
I think it also it is a bit embarrassing because we have this kind of negative view of most of our players at the moment.
Yeah,
but it also kind of shows you how fucking good he is, I think. You know what I mean? We're kind of, because we feel pessimistic about our team at the moment. We're like, Jesus, look how bad we are. This kid looks the best player, but really it shows you how good he is.
Yeah, and that we're lucky that we do have something like that in the pipeline.
He's saying you worry for him for the future, because if what is infected the rest of that team, you don't want that to infect him. The confidence thing, you don't want him to lose any confidence and play out of his skin every game.
Also, you look at the prices of like Caicedo, Lavia, Kobe Mainoo's there.
Yeah, man.
Better than all of them.
Of course he is.
£200 million player there. For free, bruv.
Exactly. Hit that like button as well. If you're not doing already, subscribe to the channel and get involved in the comments too. Thomas Hansen says, Mainoo our best player. Truffle Pups says, always good to hear. Ange talking absolute truth and sense. Brian says, we need to protect him at all costs. I think he's talking about Kobe Mainoo then.
Talking about me.
Yeah, we need to protect McCullough at all costs. You missed the McCullough out of that sentence. What's that? I don't understand that one. Yeah, loads of people just praising Mainoo. Loads of people just saying he's better than all of them.
Did you get to a super chat you couldn't read out?
No, it was a chat. And then
Jay's a bold twat.
What? No, I wasn't quite sure the point I was making, so I didn't want to confuse myself any more than I already was. I don't know if you read that one. Did you think Fergal McClement's out?
Gotta read it.
No, I didn't.
All right. Fergal McClement says, Maguire playing well, but this is the perfect game for him. Mainoo is brilliant. Would love to see him beside Casemiro or Amrabat. With Mainoo, What are your thoughts now? If you're Eric Ten Hag, it's only been 45 minutes. Do you sort of think this is a player that you've got to treat him carefully? You can't play him every game, or just keep playing him?
Use what you got, because if your top players are not giving and inspiring, you got to use him, but you have to use him wisely, like you say, Jay. You don't want him burning out, like you say. Confidence is up. You don't want his confidence to be shattered. And
you don't want all the pressure on him.
You don't need the pressure.
You don't want all the other players' confidence to be shattered as well when he's looking good.
If anything,
we've got to take him off his plane too well.
If anything, Ten Hag should say to them senior players, Jesus Christ, lads, where's your professionalism? You know what? You got a lad upstaging you, and it's quite laughable, but it's not surprising with the way we are at the moment.
Yeah, the players are coming out for the second half. I am slightly concerned. I think certain players we need to see a bit more out of. Victor Lindelof, I think, is just, as the half's gone on, like Calvert-Lewin's just started to realise, actually, I can push this lad out of the way and I can get the better of him. That we need to cut that out. I don't know how. To be fair, he can't, can he? This has been a weakness his whole career, Victor Lindelof. Against physical strikers, sometimes he just gets bullied.
Remember when he's bowled though at Benfica?
Yeah, but he was only 21.
Oh, he used to look hard, man.
If you remember when he played last year in the FA Cup semi-final and the games either side of it, he played absolutely outstanding. That's the Lindelof you need to see again.
He can be. He has,
Too much of a pretty boy,
great
man.
games, but sometimes he just physically just gets done. And like that's what I mean. It felt like Calvert-Lewin was building in confidence as that half went on. Like, if I just fucking chuck him about a bit, I win the ball. And we kept seeing it time and time again. We're about to kick off for the second half. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Andy, for coming on. We'll hear more from them later on in the game. Jay, what do we need to see second half? Because for me, if we see another 45 minutes like the last 30, we're going to lose this game, or certainly drop points.
Yeah, we just need to calm it down a bit, don't we? You've got a lot of experience there. You've got a lot of quality there as well. Just keep it simple. Just calm everything down. I don't keep going back to what you said, but that whole forcing it, I don't know why we're trying to force things when we're 1-0 up. The Evertonians will turn on this team if things aren't going their way. Yeah. So you just need to just remember that and not sort of acting like it's the last minute and we're chasing the game. It's all been a bit hectic, but we've been the team playing like that as well. It's weird. It's like
we're buying into it.
Yeah, you think we were 1-0 down and there's not long left, and I don't understand why we're doing that.
Yeah,
you've got the quality there. They need to get a result. They need the goal. Yeah. So make them work for it. Like, just keep hold of the ball instead of all this sort of giddiness.
Yeah, like we were saying before, Pickford taking the free kicks on the halfway line, booting them in the box like it's the last 10 minutes of the game. And we're kind of joining in with that kind of nervous energy that they're bringing and allowing them to do it. We're just watching
our celebration back. Fucking idiots.
Is it good?
We are idiots.
Don't be all rational about it.
We're going to lose this game and people are going to be putting that clip up of us after 1 minute.
I remember when we were singing Under the Sea. And after the finish, you went, at the right end, you went, we've just beat Bournemouth.
Was that last season?
Yeah, because we get so excited.
What was good that was Under the Siege, remember? Because we had done the remix for Steven Seagal.
He just slipped there again, actually, at the wrong time. Well done, that'll do. Go on.
Give that. Easy. That's a booking.
He's absolutely chopped him in half there.
Right, can we come
back?
You've
got a book, Jamie Garner there.
That's got to be a booking.
Gets booted a lot, doesn't he, Garnacho? Yeah, I know he goes down on the rest of it, but he does get kicked a lot.
Is he giving a booking
Ashley. I hate that, You know when you're injured?
Yeah.
Or you're pretending to be injured?
Yeah.
And someone's all hands on.
Yeah,
Get off me, bro.
Yeah.
I've got a few more rolls left, yeah? Viva Garnacho.
I don't even know. Oh, he stands on his hand underneath Garnacho's body there. And then Bruno. It
was an accident. What happened? Oh, and he's kind of just put his shin into Bruno's back.
Actually, I'm going around Garnacho, clipping it up.
It was at Goodison Park, actually, where... Megsies! Meg again! Double him!
The Meg. Come on.
Oh, nearly. Played Bruno. That wasn't. I don't think there was anything wrong with that.
The crowd are loving the whole foul every 2 seconds. We can get so mad that they didn't give. Oh, they've given one again.
And then the ref's gonna go. The Premier League's not corrupt. Look, penalty.
Yeah, exactly. The ref's proper playing into it as well. But the game's what the Everton fans wanted it to be, which is a high nerves, high emotion game.
Go on. Oh. You got to send Rashford there. Was that Rashford?
I think so, yeah.
You can't look at him and not send the pass. Come on, man. That happens a lot to Rashford, you know. He's on his bike and the pass just goes to some other twat. Oh, it can't be Mainoo, mate.
Yeah, sitting, dropping in as well between the two centre-backs, pinging the ball about.
You know when you go goals, yeah, and you get that old fella that just sits there in front of your goalkeeper cleaning everything up?
Never runs.
Never runs, but he's the best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
That's Kobe Mainoo today.
They're whistling him like he needs to do something. You need to close him down if you want him to do something.
Oh, unlucky son.
Ashley Young using every one of his 39 years to just read that one properly, wasn't it?
If he was bold, he won't get that.
No. That's why he grew the hair back, because he knew there's more long balls in the Premier League.
First time Cobby's lost the ball that I've seen today.
Yeah.
49th minute.
Alright, come on. I'm worried a bit. But the ball's not sticking in the final third at all. I feel like Garnacho, Rashford and Martial
We're not been good this game.
are not keeping the ball at all. At all. Who have we got on the bench? That's the issue, isn't it?
On the bench, I'm not being funny, it doesn't fill me with confidence
nothing, is there?
because Amrabat can be a bit erratic. Hannibal, I do love Hannibal. I don't know if it can go either way when you bring him on though. You can either get someone who does exactly what you need, or you can someone who goes around.
I like that from Anana. Great
being
pass.
a little bit crazy.
Great pass to the low.
Yeah.
Played Anana. Played Rashford. Unlucky. No foul, just win the throw in. With the ball, well done.
That's more like it. Try and work it.
Under the siege. What's your favourite Steven Seagal film?
Out for Justice.
Ooh. Marked for Death.
It's a decent one, that. I do like that, to be fair. What's yours?
Nico was very good as well.
Nico. Is that the one where he used to be like, used to be always mates in the mafia? Yeah, and he goes back to the old neighbourhood and starts levering everyone.
Yeah. I love Steven Seagal. But then he's massive racist, isn't he?
Yeah, he lost the plot. You see where Jack Whitehall interviews him and he pushes him in the pool?
I think you just have to, it's like...
Isn't he mates with Putin, Steven Seagal?
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He used to go
I've seen him on like one of them daytime chat
Is
shows.
that kind of like where Dennis Rodman's friends with Thingy?
Fidel Castro. Not Fidel Castro.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Where like it's just a weird kind of connection.
Yeah, they've just took a picture with each other two
It's
or
not
three
a foul.
times, but they're not actually mates. Think he's got his phone number? Do you think Dennis Rodman's got Kim Jong-un's mobile number?
I reckon he has like an advisor's phone number.
Yeah.
Or some, you know, like
Go on, Harry.
caretakers.
You're a winger, Harry. Go on.
You're
Come on, Marcus. Fucking pass.
Mate, he didn't need to do that.
you know, if that's anybody else in front of him but Harry Maguire, passes there.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of a problem because he should have just passed to him. But
No, his decision making.
Still
is that Maguire still there?
Yeah, of course it is.
Jesus.
He's going to ping one to...
Played. That's
That's
the
right.
pass.
That's what you want.
Push it to Bruno. Go.
Penalty! Oh, he's booked it for diving.
He's either got to be a booking for diving or it's a penalty. He's got to be one of them. They're going
I
to
haven't
check
seen
it.
someone booked for diving
No.
in ages, bro.
They're going to check it though, aren't they? They've got to check it now. If he's fouled, we'll get a penalty because VAR. If he's touched him, we'll get a penalty.
That's a penalty!
That's got to be a penalty.
That is a penalty.
That's got to be.
I bet
Clear,
Gary,
Stonewall.
I bet Gary Neville's saying it's a fucking dive, innit? Don't tell me.
Stonewall.
Gary Neville's supporting Everton on this
That
one,
has to
innit?
be a penalty.
That is
Jesus,
a Stonewall
wet.
penalty.
That's a Stonewall penalty, bruv.
They're definitely checking that, surely. They've got to be. Yeah, they're checking for it. Is it inside the box is the only question. Yeah,
Tony
it is inside the box.
Marshall,
That's a
he
penalty.
came
It's got to
from
be, hasn't
France.
it?
Yeah, that is a Stonewall penalty.
I can't see any way where that's not a penalty. That's a definite
If this isn't
penalty.
lads, if this isn't penalty, I'm going on.
I'm
just
you're not
letting
alone.
you
You better get Ange and Andy
It's a
Tate down
clear-
there.
Look, Ashley Young
'Cause
sticks
I
his
will
leg
get myself
out
cancelled.
and across
Andy,
the
are
line
you
of the
watching?
run.
Get down.
Ange, get ready to come on.
That
Seriously.
is. Look, it is. There's no way is that not a
That
penalty.
can't.
Why are you taking so long?
So what
It's
are you telling me,
obvious.
Joe? If he don't book him, we're not getting this penalty.
No, I think they could have checked it anyway. But I think now they definitely will.
That's so.
It's
Like,
clear.
what are you on about?
It's clear. It's clear.
Martial
Yeah, he's going
don't
to check
dive.
it.
You know that, right? Innit?
I know.
He's
He
a
knows
tru-
it.
he's
It's
a
what
truthful
you
man.
acted like he's not for. Ashley Young.
He's
like,
never cheated on his missus,
there?
Tony Marshall.
Not
He
since
doesn't
he
cheat on a-
apologised for it last time. publicly.
He apologised.
Right.
All right.
Who gives a shit, man? Do you know what I mean?
You're fucked when you get off.
No, but like, you know what these players, like, you get the son doing an expose interviewing his wife and all that. Fuck off. Like, you give a shit about adultery.
What do you mean? Who cares anyway?
I care, and I would never do that. I mean, I don't give a fuck whether Anthony Martial's cheating on his missus. It's not important to me.
When my players have been involved in infidelity, because they're better.
Yeah, exactly.
Martial's class.
But I hate it.
Clear penalty this.
Right, I'm sorry.
There's no like, oh, is it?
Why are we still looking?
He steps across him. He trips him. That's just so clear.
What am I looking at here?
It's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's so clear. It's so obvious. It's so obvious he's gonna not give it.
Yeah. Yeah, look, no yellow card for Martial.
Martial said, "Yeah, you're damn right,
Penalty.
pussy."
Penalty United. It is. I was relatively...
Wait, what's he doing here?
Is he booking Ashley?
Yeah, he has to go off now. He's
off.
already been booked.
He's not going for the ball, is he?
But you can't give a yellow on a
can.
VAR. You can't.
Oh, can you not?
Can't.
Surely
for a penalty you can, innit?
Surely for this you can.
He is. Isn't he? Oh, no, he's not.
Ashley Young's got to go.
Is he not get a booking for that?
No.
Why are you moaning, you silly cunt?
No, Macca. No C-bombs on the channel.
Sorry. Why is this Mac-free eating twat
You can say
crying about a Stonewall penalty?
What's Ashley Young getting annoyed for?
Ashley Young should have been sent off.
Has he been sent off?
No.
He's lucky he's still on the pitch. He's on a booking.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Why is it
Marcus? No.
Oh no.
See you later. Just me then for the penalty. I don't know why Bruno's giving it to Rashford. I'm not a fan of that personally. Hello, Ange.
Hello.
They're too scared to watch the game because I don't know why. I'm not. Rashford taking it. I'm not a fan of players giving it up for someone for like, oh, you need a little boost this season. Are you?
No, yeah, it's like, listen, whoever's going to score it is who needs to take it. And yeah.
Rashford's taking it.
And Young's still on the pitch. Oh.
Go on, Marcus. Yes! Top corner. Perfect penalty. These two running back in. Fantastic. Thank you, Ange. Sorry about that. The shortest of substitutions there.
Ange, yeah, jump on.
Is that remotely workable microphones, chairs and cameras wise?
I don't know.
Not really, no.
We can share a mic.
Sorry, Ange, come back. Because you watched the penalty, I didn't. You can chat about it.
Yeah, top corner there. Perfect penalty from Marcus Rashford.
Trying to tell the viewers what's going on.
Yeah, perfect penalty. We'll see it in a second.
I ain't feeling Rashford's trim though, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like the... Has he got Mendy in his hair? Oh, that's a great pen. That's reminiscent of PSG, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
Similar... went very high.
Yeah.
Young's got to go, you know.
I don't know why it's not a booking. He's not got the ball. He's not really even played the ball. How is that not a yellow card?
If Andy don't say we're on a title charge after this, I quit.
He's not come back on the channel.
Okay. Felt like so far almost nothing's happened in the second half, did it? And then it just sort of sparked into life. We got that penalty. All came from Harry Maguire pushing up.
And are you pro VAR or anti VAR? Because there we've had the benefit of the correct decision, but also it took fucking years.
Yeah.
I'm so on the fence with it. I really.
God, what a save by Onana that is.
Was that Onana save from Onana?
Shake his hand.
Did Onana hit that and then Onana saved that? Yeah. Was that Ghana? Oh, it's Ghana gay. Oh no, because Onana's out today, ain't he, for them? Which helps us because he's class. That's some save.
It's a great save.
Yeah, what we're saying, do you like VAR or not?
I'm not the biggest fan. Overall, I go back and forth over it, but I think the amount of frustration that it causes, and sometimes it just feels like there's more issues than there are solutions with it. But I do understand why it's there. I mean, it's not going to go away. But it's just annoying that there are so many issues with it. Like, if you're going to I understand, like, things have teething issues, but if you're going to bring something in, bring it in and make sure that it's, up to scratch, really.
Yeah.
Hands off him, McTominay.
Yeah.
They're itching to give something to us, against us.
Hold on, right now.
Martial gone.
Oh, shit. shit from Rashford.
I was wondering why he hit it so far forward.
I thought there must be no defenders on.
Yeah.
That's crap. That should have used his left foot and put it in Martial's foot. Path there.
Should have used his foot to put it in his foot.
Put it in his foot.
Put it on me foot, son.
Shite. Yeah.
Is that a Martial assist? Yeah.
They don't give him like that, do they?
You're supposed to. If you win a penalty, it's an
I
assist.
think they do on like fantasy Premier League or whatever, but I don't think like the official stats would call.
We're living in a fantasy, so it's an assist.
That is true, actually.
I just hope that we don't have the same issue as last time when they start sitting back now, like, oh, we've got 2 goals, we're all right. No. I just...
Yeah, we need to push and try.
Hopefully they get more Aggie in their stadium and like on their own players' backs.
Our goal came from Harry Maguire pushing up the pitch and like going, like overlapping his winger for some reason. It took something a little bit different for us to actually find some space in there, didn't it? And then he played it to Bruno, obviously Bruno to Martial, but we've been a bit predictable, I think, for a lot of the game. Right.
It's a difficult, playing Everton the first game after that points deduction as well. It's a difficult one,
It is. It's a tough place to go anyway.
Because they're all together.
Yeah.
Usually, like, their fans are fed up with the
style of plays being brought into question, this, that, and the other. But they've got the combo of they've actually been playing quite well recently, winning games, and they've got this injustice. So they've got a bit of confidence and some hatred.
Yeah.
That's perfect for them.
That was poor pass out there by Onana, his first mistake today.
Was it?
I can't believe he's still on the pitch.
I'm surprised Bruno gave Rashford the ball there for that penalty.
You reckon Bruno doesn't give it to him if this was last week and Rashford's single? And the theory's not out there.
I think if it's last
I'm
season,
loving
then
this
Rashford's
theory,
got 30 goals.
It's a great theory, isn't it?
And I actually, while you guys were talking about it, I looked at his girlfriend's Instagram and the amount of comments on her pictures of people like, Rashford, you just need to apologise. You guys can sort this out. Rashford's going to play better. You guys need to get back together. She must be sick and tired of it. Or maybe it was those comments that she thought, you know what, I've got to take one for the team and help United. Yeah.
Her dad's probably a United fan who's got it.
He sat down and been like, listen, forgiveness is a great thing.
She's charging him like a 20% mascot fee. Like, you play better when I'm here. So I'm going to need a slice of those wages, I'm afraid.
Oh, that will do, donkey. That will do. You idiot. He is a donkey as well.
Something about keepers in short sleeve shirts I don't like.
I don't mind that.
In England, if it's Buffon or a
Fabian Barthez.
Yeah. Doesn't help.
I like a short sleeve. I also like that long sleeve under a short sleeve combo.
For a keeper?
No, for any like.
For an outfield player.
The Wayne Rooney.
But no one does now. Look on the pitch now. Who's Lindelof, Mainoo, Martial, Bruno? They've all got long sleeves on. None of them have got the long sleeve shirt on. I don't even know if they make it anymore. It's all undershirt with a short sleeve on top.
That'll be something else for them to complain about with the.
I used to like a long sleeve top. Beckham with a long sleeve on. Ruud van Nistelrooy used to wear long sleeves.
You know I didn't get many long sleeves, but I remember I got the reversible one.
Yeah, the golden
white and gold one, reversible in long sleeve.
Go on, Marcus.
And I also got the blue one that was the same as the red one.
Well done. Yeah.
The blue one, Nike, same as the red one.
Got
that one with Beckham on it. No.
Oh, which year?
04, 03, 04.
With this?
Yeah. So good, that kit.
Yeah, really nice kit, that. Corner to United. Perfect penalty from Rashford. Under the pressure as well. That's a big goal, that.
Yeah.
Go on, Harry. Get a goal. Maguire up for the corner. McTominay, Rashford all in the box. Lindelof as well.
That's still there. I did not expect to see this season. McTominay and Maguire still in the United shirt.
I thought they'd both get sold, let alone be starting.
Come on!
Yeah. Go on, Bruno. Play back, edge of the box.
He loves that cross.
Nice. It's not a bad one.
He does love that cross, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think the manager must tell him to do it because we do it quite a lot.
We put our corners there. Oh my God, what a pass.
Hurry up!
Nah, don't worry, Cobby's got it. Don't worry, bro.
What's he doing? He's so good. Well done. And that.
And he's got that. Fucking hell.
It's pissing me off how good he's playing.
Go on, Marcus. If Marshall scores, I'm on the piss tonight.
I'm on the pitch.
Yeah, and I'm on the pitch.
Another corner.
Oh, we needed that second goal, innit?
Yeah.
So this is the first time we've been 2-0 up in the Premier League this season?
No. Maybe in the Premier League. But we've not won a game by more than one goal. So if this ends 2-1, we still won't have. But I don't think we have been 2-0 up in the Premier League.
Nah, man.
I don't think we have.
Copenhagen and Crystal Palace in the cup.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to keep a clean sheet.
Oh. Yeah, it was a shocking corner, that.
Let him fucking face you at least. Oh my God, mate.
Is he onside? Pull it back.
You've got to pass that. You've got to pass to
Took way
fucking
too
Marshall,
long,
man.
yeah. I don't know why he's not pulled that back there, Bruno.
That's annoying, that is.
Yeah, it is. It's a fantastic pass from Kobe
Yeah.
Mainoo. It was miles onside as well. Yeah, Bruno, Martial and McTominay are both on there. And instead he's trying to get it past 3 Everton players to Garnacho. I don't know. Nice.
Oh, played the low.
Chip it, nice.
Oh, no. Go on.
Garnacho.
Nah, you've got to
skied
get
it.
over that.
That's
How
a
can you
good
score
ball,
one when the ball's in the air and you're like that? That's what I'm
Garnacho, obviously.
Nice one, Ange.
Yeah, cheers, Ange. Yeah, great ball in there. We've done that 2 or 3 times now where we've got the sort of underlapping fullback. For a lot of this season, we've been trying this underlapping fullback and not really turned it into any chances. 2 or 3 times today, we've actually turned it into something which is good. You can see what we're trying to do there.
Yeah.
City do it all the time where you run in there and then you just dink it toward the back post. And luckily for them, they've got fucking Haaland head and everything in. But it's nice to see us actually making chances like that. Really good. How you doing, Jay?
I'm like, do you know what? I'm annoyed though, right? Because I know we got it from VAR, but wasn't that foul right in front of the ref on Martial?
Why are we not going to Rashford
Unlucky.
That's poor, that.
Oh, played Maguire. That was
Right,
unlucky.
that
man.
foul for Martial was right in front of the ref, unless I'm missing something.
Which one, sorry?
On Martial, the penalty.
Yeah.
Like, how's he not giving that? I think that sometimes you got to look and think.
You see that there? That's
Ref's gotta
so
be
poor
better.
by Lindelof. Have you
I
seen him
know,
just
I
play
know,
everyone
I know,
on side
I
by
know.
dropping off? He dropped off.
To be fair, Maguire there does well, you know.
No, yeah,
he's got. No, I know you're not having a go at Maguire. I'm saying, but yeah, I just think looking at it, I thought, was that not right in front of the ref? And he's give a yellow card to Martial.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, shocker.
you
Isn't
shouldn't have to rely on VAR for decisions like that. That should be like bread and butter to
Come
a referee.
on, Marcus, man.
Yeah,
Pissed off at McTominay there, isn't he, for not showing?
Yeah.
And that's his excuse for just...
No, you can't. I know you're annoyed, but you can't just give
Yeah.
up because you're annoyed at your teammate.
No.
It's a good job Kobe Mainoo don't have that attitude. Otherwise, we'd be 3-0 down.
He will do, but in 18 months' time, he will do.
Yeah, when we've worn him down and he's
They all
like,
do
I'm surrounded
eventually.
by dross. I can't be bothered.
Fuck
Give
it.
me that 500k a week contract and I'm going home.
Did City still want me? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't. Because there's already rumours of that, isn't there?
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
he's rejected them a few times.
Right, well, let's hope it stays that way. Just give him whatever he wants.
Mate, the future is Darren Fletcher's Red Army.
Oh, yeah, yes.
And Kobe Mainoo in midfield.
Kobe Mainoo, Garnacho and Fletcher's.
Johnny Evans got anyone coming through?
Hopefully.
Isn't it mad
That
Johnny
kid's going
Evans
to be
could
proper
genuinely
United, innit?
have like a 17-year-old kid and he wouldn't even be like that younger dad. He'd be 18
I know, man.
and he's starting when he's fit.
They play together.
Imagine that.
Hey.
Has
Has that ever
father and
happened
son
before?
ever played?
What, a son and a... Nah, I mean, no.
It probably has.
It could have. There's plenty of players
Because
playing
like
till late 30s,
you could be
early
20
40s.
and then retire at 38 in your son, or
Yeah.
36
Yeah.
and your son's still.
Yeah.
Wonder how
Let us
the
know in the
father-
comments. In the sort of top leagues, obviously it's happened at father side, but like
Yeah, me and my dad
me
played
and my
together.
dad
by
played
the
in
way.
the work
It's
league.
happened at five side. That's class.
Me and my dad went goals together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That don't count. In the top leagues, have a father and son or mother and daughter partnership ever played together on the same team or against each other before? Let me know. It must have happened. It has to have.
Yeah,
the numbers
like
are
you
too,
say, it's got to. It's got
workable.
to have happened. I can't think of it in the Premier League. I certainly can't think of it at United. I know we've had fathers and sons play for United. I think John Aston and John Aston Jr. both played for United, but not at the same time, obviously.
Yeah. Keeper. Oh, it's good defending that from Lindelof. Did well there.
Okay, yeah, I remember there was one. It was Arnold and Ida Gudjohnsen, and they both played for Iceland together.
Wow.
That's sick. That.
I remember seeing
Was
that.
Ida obviously
Yeah.
the son. Oh, that's amazing.
That's
He had a
mad.
career, didn't he?
Ida
Chelsea,
Gudjohnsen.
Barcelona.
And it was mad because his dad's career was obviously just his ended and his started.
Yeah, that's
with
great.
that game.
Did it just happen in one game?
Wait, no, wait. I've read this all wrong.
Well done.
That'll do.
Eventually.
I've read this all. Idol replaced Arnold as a substitute.
Don't count.
They don't count. They never played together.
Shit.
I know it's not the same.
That is good though, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
like
Yeah.
time. Father
Didn't,
time.
like on a
That's it.
UNICEF game or something. Did Brooklyn not play? With
Yeah, he
David?
did. I was
Yeah,
there.
I know that's not a real
Yeah.
game.
I was buzzing.
Was ya? Yeah.
Go on, Beckham.
But you know what's weird to me? Like, it's like even like, you know, we see Scholes' son at an away day.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid seeing them during
On the pitch.
trophy
yeah.
parades and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Remember
Beckham
the
walking
Casper
around with
Schmeichel
Brooklyn
one
on his
as well?
back. Yeah.
I
Like,
remember him in the corridor.
Yeah.
Thomason's playing
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
In 99, was it?
Yeah. Now
and like all that shit. Like I remember all that. So it's just mad when you see them playing.
Oh, well done.
Oh, what a block! Diogo Dalot.
And by the look of Decore's reaction, it wasn't on ball that because I was worried for a second.
Oh,
that
no,
he
No,
might give it one of them.
I was, but he didn't even appeal for it, did he?
No. What's he blocked it with?
I think it's his bum.
Oh, just
His
the inside of his thigh.
Yeah,
Good lad.
Hey.
Balls are still that man. See, he's feeling it. It's a good job. He's just had a kid.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
need these.
yeah,
Don't need these
that's
no
it.
more.
No more of
That's
them on
it.
the way. Go on, Anana, son.
Who's that?
Fucking punch him in the face next time. I've seen Marshall getting handsy with him, and now Anana. Marshall's been grabbing him all day. You know, Marshall's solid. You know,
Yeah.
I reckon in a scrap, he'd fuck everyone up.
Do you reckon?
In a scrap, in the club when United go
Who
out.
are you taking in the trenches with you? You having a fight with
Ooh.
someone? Who
You'll
you
just get
taking?
one.
I reckon
you get one.
Anana's nuts.
Anana looks like he can handle himself.
Keepers are though, innit?
Yeah.
Marshall's silent but deadly.
Hey.
I reckon Diogo's very passionate.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'm tempted to.
you know when you see, when
I'm
you
not
see
gonna lie to
fellas,
you.
fellas have fights and then
Yeah.
some guy's got a scratch on his face. He's had a fight with Diogo Dalot.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to take Maguire, me, you know.
I was going to say, the
Because he's
Mykonos
got form,
police
hasn't he?
would have something
Yeah,
to
the
say
Mykonos-
about
Scrapping
that.
with coppers and that. Fair play to you.
true.
And also,
Yeah.
he's just
Do you know what I mean?
what is he, 6'3", 6'4",
Yeah. Getting levered on your
He's
old
got an all
fighting,
cops are
yeah.
bastards tag.
fighting with old.
15 stone.
Come on, let's have it.
Yeah.
Like, rah.
But you got to be abroad with him.
Yeah.
Tenerife,
It only
Yeah,
activates.
yeah.
somewhere like that. That's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
It
he
activates
gets
on
on
the
it.
Jet 2 flight out.
Yeah.
and he's on that Jet 2
Yeah.
flight.
He's in the duty free,
Yeah.
and you don't
Yeah.
get him back till he's had a big scrap.
Ole!
The pass is on. There it is.
He's in here. He's in. Get your head up. Martial's there.
No, edge of the box.
Oh, that's nearly the second goal of the season. We would have had two goal of the seasons in the same game.
It's a lovely pass
sake.
there from Lindelof.
Marshall could have had a hat trick today if our players fucking picked the right
Martial's
pass.
never even on. To
He
be
was
honest,
there.
he's
He
not.
dropped off.
He didn't drop off early enough.
That is, you know, that section between 6-yard box and penalty spot.
Yeah.
That is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
If you get your passes there, there's always someone there.
Yeah, cutting it back to
Yeah.
that spot. Well done.
Standing ovation.
Thank you for your service, Kabi Mainoo.
Mainoo coming off for Amrabat. Exceptional.
We are not worthy.
Exceptional.
That's the
debut.
best teenage performance
Since
ever.
Rooney
At
at
Goodison, I was
Goodison
gonna
Park.
say.
Since some of your filthy subscriptions.
That's the last time I let you use my laptop. Bang out about it, saying that on a live.
Sorry, Jay.
You know what I mean?
I don't know where it came from.
Honestly.
Kobe Mainoo.
I love that.
Yeah, Ronaldo done that
Africa's got-
celebration. Remember after Portsmouth?
Yeah.
And then Mickey Sylvester ran next to him like this.
Yeah, we do it. We all doing it.
we all do this.
No, Mickey.
Paul
No.
Scholes used to do that quite a lot, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
No, but he used to do so. He used to do the face. He had the face for it.
Is that a new player that everyone just brought on? Why? How does he do this, Dyche, where they've just got clones? Like that bloke who we've just seen then, there's 9 of them in the squad for Burnley. Everton.
It's just Burnley, innit?
Yeah.
That's why, that's what's going on.
Like, they just sort of gravitate towards him, like 6'2", short back and sides, white
Yeah.
blokes who, like, just work, like Branthwaite.
Who love Queen and country.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Who voted Brexit.
Yeah.
Hey, love a bit of Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
Hey, I love
Love
Only
it.
Fools
It's
and
the favourite show. Yeah, but they like it for different reasons.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away with
Yeah.
this now.
You know where- say what you wanted then.
we see Sean Dyche, I think he's like a mad staunch nationalist and that. I reckon he's the most left wing man you've ever met.
It's like Steve.
Yeah.
He like throws you.
Like,
You expect him, like ex-army boy, looking like he does. He's going to be proper right wing, but he's not. He's like mad left wing.
So left wing, you go, fucking hell, I can't chill
Steve,
with him.
All right, chill out,
I can't hang around with him.
Come on.
Nice.
Go on, Amrabat.
Touch. Tricky.
No, Amrabat.
Followed up with a shit pass.
Well, he tried to
It's a
fizz it
tricky
between
first
someone's
touch
legs,
there.
didn't he?
I'm baller.
How's your
and he's
touch,
fell
you
over.
silly
Right, go on then,
twat?
what you got? Oh, but yeah, put it back into where all the players are there.
Oh, Marcus.
I don't even know what it was.
Is that
going for
Pilistri
there.
who's coming over there?
Yeah.
Who for?
Was it Mainoo? Oh no, it was. Was
Must have been
it was
Garnacho.
Garnacho? Yeah, Garnacho and Garnacho and Mainoo were off, and Amrabat and Pilistri came on. Well done, Diogo.
Keep it now. Hold on.
That's us fucked then. Because they were carrying our performance.
Mainoo was like having an extra player.
Yeah, he was.
We're a bit hit and hope, aren't we, at times?
Yeah, we are.
You got fucking Amrabat chasing his tail. Go on, Tony M.
Hold on.
Tony M! Oh, he's so good.
Go on, Pilistri. Go on, my son.
Go on, Gary.
Skin him.
Play it. Go on, Martial.
Yes! Martial with the goal!
I'm more buzzing for you than I am for anything else.
Brilliant. There we go. 3 goals with 3-0 up.
Believe it, bro.
I knew we were going to win this game, by the way. I absolutely knew we were going to win this game.
Tony Martial, he came from France.
Mate, did well there. Nice little finish as well.
Mate.
Who's this? Who wins it back?
Well done
It's
for Condor Pilistri.
Lovely pass
Look
from
at this here
Martial
now.
to Pilistri.
Hoyland might not get back in his team. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? In that
Oh,
situation,
lovely finish. Nice
he's got
little
a
finish there.
cuteness to him, Manu Martial, in those situations.
Give Martial his credit today, man. Got us a penalty and he scored a goal as well.
Touch.
Do you know what I mean?
Touch.
He's
Where-
had his detractors, but turned up
Yes.
today.
Yeah, there's detractors, but he got his angles right today.
Nice.
I know detractors. Isn't detractors.
No, I get it. Yeah. He loves a moan, doesn't he?
Listen,
Pickford?
put the camera
Pickford
on
just
me.
moan into the grass there. Or don't.
At some point.
Anytime
Put the
today.
camera on
Today.
Adam.
Please.
Someone!
When Adam says put
Hello?
the camera on him, we can do that. You can listen to him. No
Moment's
one,
gone.
Adam.
Moment's gone.
Adam.
Moment's gone.
There he is.
Just like that, he's done it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming on. 75 minutes.
Now, what I wanted to say was, I want you to put the word out there that we're back up.
We back up.
We're back up.
Wan-Bissaka not playing? Does that surprise you? I thought he played well since he's been back from injury. I'm slightly surprised.
No,
that
but he might.
today.
He might have had an injury or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's all made sense today, though, really, hasn't it? Like, now in the cold light of day when we got 3-0 up.
Yeah.
Like the Varane one, you're like, what's he doing? I'm not saying Lindelof's been amazing, but you know, it's worked.
Yeah.
Even Mainoo, you're like, really? Is this the
We've had a few
place to give
CVs
this?
sent in here after just in the performance of them. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
live chat, yeah. That should be worried.
I don't know, you could send PDFs in the YouTube chat, but they found a way.
What did you call me? PD file.
PDF file. Do you like PDFs?
Your dad loves PDFs. What?
As a file type, genuinely, what are your thoughts on it?
Your dad loves PD.
What I don't like about PDFs is when you want to edit one page, you can only edit one page.
I hate PDFs.
So you have to export it as, and now it's out of the whole. So you know when you get sent a contract and you want to sign page 4?
Yeah,
I can't sign page 4 with the whole document.
I know.
Ah!
A bit of just at the crossbow. And for some reason,
I thought he
PDFs,
scored then.
like, you can only edit them in software that for some reason you have to pay for.
I know, I hate that.
Like, you have
I
to
hate
edit
it.
them like Acrobat.
Wait, sometimes you can do it on Word. You
Now
know?
you can convert it sometimes, yeah,
Yeah, you
but
have to
other
convert
times
it,
you have
yeah.
to.
It's disgusting.
I well thought this was a goal, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
And I thought this was
You
going to be a
saved it.
horrible 15 minutes. Say, oh yeah.
Underside of the bar, that.
What does nil satis nil optimum mean?
Handball.
Nothing but the best, is it, or nothing but
Simply the best.
nothing but the best will do, or nothing but the excellence will do, or something? I think so. I might be completely wrong there.
Nil satis nisi optimum
Yeah.
means. Okay. Nothing but the best is good enough.
There you go. It's almost right.
Do you know what I mean?
They should change their slogan, shouldn't they?
What?
Everton.
Yeah. Nothing but the best, finishing 17th every season. Lads, it's like West Ham with the Academy of Football.
Oh,
I
God.
don't want to be that guy, but come on.
I remember when they were winding me up on there, so I was like, fucking
When Real
hell.
threw you
And
under
then
the
Real
bus.
threw
Yeah,
me
he
under the
well
bus.
threw you under that bus,
Still
massively.
2 foot in for that.
Because
I owe him
Maka, we were linked with Declan Rice, right? This was like 5 years ago, and he barely played, and it was like a £90 million or something. So Maka's like, come on.
Also, last time I do a favour for them, like, Rio's owed us an interview for 2 years, so they can go
that's
fuck
true.
themselves.
But Maka
Steve.
decided to start laying into the whole like Academy of
Steve
Football thing
especially.
as well. And then Rio got involved, and then all the West Ham fans mobilised.
Yeah. Rio knew what I was saying as well. Last time I ever step up for him and say he's the best centre-back ever.
Well, he's not anyway.
Mug.
Jamp Stam was better.
Wes Brown was better.
No, that's true. Wes Brown is the greatest defender ever.
And you can catch Wes Brown with us in Dublin on the 28th of December.
Yes.
Link is in the description below. We're 3-0 up against Everton. Christmas is coming. We're on a title charge. What better to do than come to Dublin on the 28th of December and rock it with Paddock? There'll be me, there'll be Joe, there'll be Jay, there'll be Steve, there'll be Uncle Webby. There will also be Big Bad Wesley Brown, who's won 2 European Cups, may I add. 2 European Cups. Jimmy Murphy Player of the Year in '99 as well. Yeah? Premier League titles, FA Cups, everything your heart's desired. So come and see him.
Yeah. You know, Wes Brown has won 2 titles since he retired.
Also, we do know Wes loves a drink.
Mint that.
Wes loves a drink.
He does, right?
So it's going to be a great night. You know
More ways than one for you lot.
The booze, eh? That old.
Wes's drink is an old fashioned, by the way, and so is mine. So
Is it?
if you want to keep piling drinks at us on the stage, a Guinness or a whiskey, or we'll do. Yeah. Cheers.
It's weird being 3-0 up, innit?
I keep looking at it.
When your arse isn't going like this towards the end of the game, it's a
yeah.
problem.
I don't really believe it.
Oh, that's poor.
It's
Mountains are there to be climbed, aren't they?
Yeah. I can't imagine it's going to end 3-0. Surely they're
so
getting back
good,
to 3-2 just for old time's sake.
Because you know when Ollie said that, mountains are there to be climbed, we all went, stop being so fucking childish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what like my little brother would say. Like,
Yeah.
why are we being childish? But he was fucking right.
Oh, do you know what?
I loved Ollie.
I think Ollie will get you credit one day.
I think we should
think
bring
he
him
will.
back as assistant.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
I don't think you can bring back an ex-manager as the assistant.
What if you just had the Avengers of United managers post Fergie all together?
Yeah. What, like
Working together.
Jose working with other people?
Yeah,
That'll go well.
Even Rui Faria got fed up of him.
Yeah, like Jose listening to Everton and telling him what to do. Also, Ralph,
on, Jimmy
what's
Garner,
Ralph
don't know
Rangnick's role in all of this?
Just knocking about.
Just knocking him out. Doing
probably
the press
the-
conferences.
Probably the role that he was made for.
Yeah, that's a
director
good
of
shout,
fucking
yeah.
football.
Yeah.
Get him doing. Get
We're
Ralph.
the only people that could bring in a director of football and go, guess what? You're our manager.
Yeah.
He's
been
like, but I
promoted.
managed for years. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm actually going to struggle to get a work permit because I haven't managed in 10 years.
Yeah, that's fine.
Remember that? We had to. The announcement got delayed slightly because he's not managing so long that he's legally not a manager anymore.
It's so ridiculous.
As far as customs is concerned,
club,
he's
man.
not a manager. He cannot get that collar right, can he? Bless him.
Can you just hit the like button on the stream, please, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Hit that fucking cooker on.
Put that Gookin on. Oh, come on. Hey.
Rashford, smash him.
Smashford.
Go on, run at
Love
him.
Rashford
Do,
together,
do,
though.
do. Skin him.
Hold on.
That's
Go on,
I'll do that.
Martial's on for that. Give it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. You see that strength then,
Yeah.
by the way.
Nice. Good one too there from Wan-Bissaka as well. Into the box. Nice.
Play Gary. Skin him.
Cross it.
Oh, it's like watching Brazil.
Oh, he slips at the wrong point.
Shoot! Tony M's alive, you know. He's alive.
That is. I can say that with some certainty.
By the way,
Brilliant, that. Well done there, Palestri. He bought that.
you know when City have to give all their titles back?
Yeah.
Tony M's got 2. 2 Premier League titles.
Imagine if they
And for one of them, he would have been top goal scorer. So that's a golden boot and 2 Premier League titles.
Imagine if they just absolutely obliterated City. Imagine they took all the titles off them, relegated them
Just
down
sent
to
the
League
buggers
2.
back.
Just like destroyed them. Do you think there's do you think there's any chance of that?
No, but I'm going to pretend in my head that it's a possibility.
I think there is.
Right.
I think they might absolutely hammer them.
I love it if they did. I
'Cause
love
not
it if they
only
just
have
went proper turbo.
They've been breaking the rules non-stop for 10 years.
Yeah.
But also they've been as evasive and difficult as you can possibly be, according to multiple different directors and UEFA said it, Premier League have said it,
Yeah.
Court of Arbitration for Sport have said it. They literally still had to pay fines and
lost
stuff
offside.
because of how difficult they were.
I wonder
stupid,
whether
man.
City might end up cutting a deal.
What with the FBI?
Going right, okay, look.
They're going to grass on everyone,
Take a
aren't they?
20-point deduction.
Take a 20-point deduction and a fucking huge fine. And we'll hold our hands up.
And then they'll still win the
To
league.
12 of these charges or whatever.
And they'll still win the league.
Yeah.
That's my worry, yeah.
Yeah.
Start
No, I
next
agree.
season, they
I
get a
agree.
20-point deduction and they still win it on the last day.
Like, yeah. We're not goal difference against us.
That's why it needs to be like a bigger one so they don't get Champions League football for a season as well.
And you know, I seen someone saying the other week, City fans saying, if they relegated us and anyone who won the league, they'd have like an asterisk next to him. But you wouldn't. Do you remember when United were in the FA Cup? Whoever won the FA Cup that season, do you think they went, it don't count because United aren't in it?
No.
No one even
Absolutely not.
remembers that we were in it.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No, it
Do you know what I mean? Do you think when when the AC Milan won the Champions League in the late 80s, they went, well, English teams aren't in it, so it don't count? No, that's not a thing.
No, it's not.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No one's going,
it's-
them lot could only pick 3 foreign players each.
Yeah,
That means
like,
it's not real.
if they're not
That
in
should
it,
have went wide.
'cause they
Yes.
cheated.
Don't give it McTominay shoot.
That was...
McTominay
I do
ran
like
across him. It
Rashford,
was
but-
awkward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the run should have been closer to goal.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like I'm waiting for something to go wrong.
Have you seen, I forgot what the idiot's name is. He is an absolute idiot. There's an Arsenal fan, and they scored last minute yesterday, didn't they?
Like they always do.
And he's sat there watching the game, and they score, and he goes, "We've scored." It's Havertz, so I'm not celebrating that.
Really?
It's just, it's like you know when we beat
That's
Luton
I-
1-0 and we score a
yeah.
late goal. I'm fucking buzzing.
Yeah.
People come up to you, "Oh, you're celebrating?" So it's like, wait, I'm not allowed to celebrate my team winning.
I almost said something so bad then.
Go on.
I literally cannot
Say
say
it, God. What are you going to call me? Go on, say it.
Say it. I'll say it with you. We'll say it. I'll say it with you.
We'll say it together.
We'll say it together. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I'm not even.
Yeah. No,
That's
I
like that.
don't understand how you
Nah,
can
no.
do
Do you
that.
remember him from Arsenal Fan TV doing the watch-along for United versus Lask? And when Igalo scored, he went, Igalo scored. Good goal, to be fair. Get off YouTube, right? Just fuck off. Seriously. What are you doing? Why are you doing a watch-along for United in the Europa?
That bit reminded me of. Have you seen that Ronnie Cheng on Netflix?
No, I don't
Stand-up
think
comedian.
I don't think I have.
He does a bit where he goes to his crowd, right? On 3, we're all going to shout out the worst race. And you get people in the audience going, wait.
Wow. Imagine you're one of the ones that stands up and shouts it, like just you on your own.
Screams it.
Like,
And really make it last 2 or 3 seconds for you to say it as well. Well done.
It'd be nice to get a clean sheet here, wouldn't it?
It would. They've lost it now, aren't they?
It'd be
Everton?
sweet.
Yes. Oh.
Even 4-0 FC. What about that? Should we bring them back? Come on.
do you remember that? That month was ace.
No,
I
that
was
was a
fully
good 6
convinced we were
months.
winning the... No, it weren't.
We used to take...
It was 5 weeks at
It
most.
genuinely was
Rashford
not
used to
6
start
months.
score. We'd take him off, put Marshall
Yeah,
on. Marshall
like-
would score.
Mick
And we'd
Mick
start
Mick
Marshall,
looked like
take
the
him
best
off, Rashford would
midfielder
score.
I'd ever seen for about 3 weeks.
Is that Hannibal?
Yeah.
Mate, Hannibal.
Hannibal. Go on.
Joe's mate Hannibal, sorry.
Yeah, you dined with him.
Joe
don't
went
you?
for breakfast the
Yeah,
other day
you
with
went
him.
for a scrum with him the other week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were in the same building eating as he was.
No,
So.
I wasn't even in the building. I wasn't eating. It wasn't breakfast.
Right.
But other than that, you spot on, lad. I saw him through the window of a building at lunchtime.
Right.
having
So you and him went out for
having
dinner?
food or something.
Basically.
Right, here we go.
Right. Marcus, pick a man out. Bruno's there.
Oh, unlucky, Marcus. Unlucky. Because if he
Good
goes
defending that by
if he
James Tarkowski,
tries
to
to
be
hit
fair.
it forward, keeper's getting it. It is unlucky. He's definitely onside. Excuse me.
He needs to lift it a little bit more.
Yeah, or lift it. But then you're in danger of just completely eclipsing him.
He's Mancini, James Tarkowski.
think so, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's from Sale or something like that.
He's a good player, isn't he?
He's alright. He's a solid Premier League player, isn't he? He's not. He's one of them. He's not like
Like a Harry
quality.
Maguire.
He's 31.
Who, Tarkowski?
What?
It's just like a, Harry Maguire type figure.
Yeah. If Maguire was far more limited and not really crossing.
I'd argue they're very
Harry
similar.
Maguire, bang! Look at that. So good he didn't even hit it on target.
Tarkowski scores that.
Go on, look at that. Look at the sprinting action as well.
I'm joking.
It's textbook.
Ball's moving.
Little
looks like
jokes.
Justin Gatlin when he runs Harry Maguire. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, you can struggle to tell the difference between them, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? I'm always getting them mixed up.
Who's Justin Gatlin again? The name rings a
I
bell.
don't
The
know.
American.
Only one of the
Yeah,
fastest sprinters of all
American
time.
Yeah.
fella, innit?
He's American fella, yeah.
Isn't he the one that didn't he beat Bolt in like his last race?
I've got an Olympic gold medalist went to my school.
Can I guess?
Or he was cousin with someone at my school.
Okay,
One of the two.
Same
Same thing.
That story.
Louis
when-
Francis.
Mark Lewis Francis.
Yeah.
He got Olympic
That
gold
story
Because
went
Nathan Francis was in my class.
right.
was it?
That story went rapidly downhill.
Yeah.
Like Olympic gold medalist went to my school.
But I'll tell you who
his
did go
cousin.
to my school. Geezer that's in NCIS.
Dun, dun.
Dwayne Emery.
Ah,
Yeah.
Is he
He's in a
related to
film with
Unai?
Madonna as well.
decent. That is good.
I tell you who also went to my school.
Go on.
Go on.
One of the best fucking football YouTubers about, mate.
What? Rory. Who went to your school? Who was famous? Who went to your school, Joseph? Anyone? Is there any?
Jimmy Savile.
Did he go to
He wasn't
He
studying, he just kept going to the school.
came a lot,
Seeing
yeah.
Joe.
Right.
Yeah.
One day you'll realise that it would be nice if we didn't get a video took off.
Yeah, that's a good point. No one. I don't think anyone famous has ever been to my school.
Mine was.
And
Do you remember? I don't know if you might remember. Remember Matthew Kelly?
yeah.
From Stars in a Rise.
Yeah.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be.
He went my school.
He's been brought up today, already.
Yeah.
It's weird that, isn't it?
That's that, yeah. He was the famous Urmston Grammar.
Someone said
alumni.
Graham Dott went to his school. Is that a snooker player?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pop the Lot Dot. That's his nickname.
Nice. You just made it up.
No, that's his nickname.
That's quality.
It's one of the best nicknames. Some of the
Kool-Aid
nicknames
Father says, I've never seen Johan Blake and Harry Maguire in the same
I
room.
don't know what Wan-Bissaka was
Yeah,
doing
that's a
there.
good point.
Oh.
Although it's Antony does Johan Blake's celebration, doesn't he? The little tiger.
Oh,
claw.
Goated Clip says Ricky Gervais went to his school.
That's
a good one.
decent. That's decent. That.
That's a good one, that.
Yeah, no one of real.
Dizzy Rascal went to someone's college.
That's good. That is
Boy in the
good.
Corner was great.
Yeah, it was. I listen to that sometimes. Nice little album.
Yeah. I hate that. Do you know what I hate though about Dizzy Rascal? That bonkers song.
Yeah.
Someone,
I fucking hate that song.
Brambino,
Yeah.
says JK and Simon from Blue.
Wow.
Are you from Birmingham? Simon from Blue's from Birmingham.
That's a fucking
Do you
booking.
mean JK as in Jamiroquai JK?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
JK as in
JK
man are from Birmingham?
Or J.K. Rowling.
No, they've spouted JAYKAE. I was with JK at the streets
Who is that?
the other week. He's a rapper from Birmingham.
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We had a little nice time
Yeah.
at the streets. Love Mike Skinner me.
Did you see him on? You made me laugh when he was on BBC the other week. Salford, Manchester. He kept saying Salford, Manchester. You don't see it? I think he might have been a bit worse for wear. Let's put it that way. But it was
It's
funny.
class. There was a DJ on before him, yeah. And the DJ had a mask on, and I was sitting there thinking, who the fuck's this DJ? It was Mike Skinner, bro.
Was it? What, on before the streets?
He warms up for himself.
Of that. He's gone proper, right, the theme.
Yeah. I'll do this.
Whosoever's
Leave
all
this to
backs.
me.
Me.
Yeah.
And for the encore act,
I'll do this.
I'll take that one as well, please. Thank you.
It's like I ain't spending no money on
Yeah,
other
exactly.
people.
I'm my own agent.
Rich
I'm
Peck
my
said
own
Darth Vader went to his.
That's not true.
Chris
David-
Evans
it'll
and
be-
Kerry
it'll be David-
Katona.
It'll be, what's his name? David Prowse.
Bran Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Some Rashawn must be from Barbados. Says Rihanna went to my school.
That's
My,
elite.
My family are from Barbados, and if you're from Barbados, you've been to a place called Boatyard.
Boatyard.
Yeah, which my family owns.
Really?
Yeah. My family have like a few restaurants and hotels and that. But Rihanna used to hang around there,
Really?
like when she was a kid. And that. Like they know my family and
Like, when you say as a kid, do you mean like 17, 18?
No, like
or like child?
kid.
Oh,
because
nice.
that's by our neighbourhood. I've been to like where her street is as well. She got a street where.
Is it like well known?
And it's called Rihanna Drive and that.
Oh,
now,
yeah, nice.
Someone said Gemma Atkinson, and they, my friends, win. She had a little thing with Ronnie back in the day, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. I think she went on
She was
one date
world
with
class,
him.
she was, wasn't it?
What?
World class.
Ronnie Wood?
Cristiano.
Man, that's all I used to work with her. That's all he used to talk about.
What, Chris Ronaldo?
She got Ronnie's wood. Giggity.
No. Got that. Just
When I say I used to work with her, I used to work on the same radio station. I said, put that out. I was a reporter.
you see her, you go out for lunch with her and stuff.
Yeah, not like we were on the same show.
That's like how I say
Yeah.
I was in the Premier League
Team of the
opening trailer with Mason Mount, but we were never in the same room when we filmed it.
It's such a stretch, isn't it?
Mason Mount, can we talk about that for a sec?
Yeah.
Injured again.
Sad, isn't it?
I know. It's weird because it's only early days, but you do get to that point, don't you, where you think, when's it going to work out for him? And then it becomes, is it going to work out for him? Do you know what I mean? I know we're not there yet, and I'm not sport.
Yeah, he'll have the second half of the season, won't he?
Yes, off the line. Fuck off.
Fuck
Mate,
off the line.
that's twice we've done that. Go on, Marcus. It's him.
Catch him on the header. Oh, he's done well there, the lad. As has Marcus, to be fair.
Yeah, he battled there. Just
Yeah,
made it hard work.
They can't get anything, can they, today, Everton? Little save from Onana there.
And Onana's getting a bit of luck as well. He's been very good today, but he's had a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Because it was a great save he made, which he pushed out. Someone said Ebanks Blake went to mind. Remember that goal he scored for Plymouth? I think it was against Charlton.
That's weak.
Unreal goal.
That's Tony Blair.
Sorry. Everton I just want that clean sheet. I know it sounds a bit trivial because we're still going to win, but let's just have a clean sheet. Let's have a nice 3-0 away from home.
This Leeds scum.
I forgot about that.
He played for Leeds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is Eric Ten Hag with the flat cap? Is that like a new sort of unlocked evolution character? Well, we're better when he plays with the flat cap.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
It's one of them, innit? Now he's got to wear it all the time now.
Yeah.
John Murtagh behind him, look.
He can.
For now.
Yeah.
Oh, there
A
we
little
go.
handshake, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he's suspended, isn't he?
Yeah.
What, Murtagh?
No, well,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Ten Hag's
Murtagh's off to the job centre soon, apparently.
I love Darren Fletcher,
Yeah, he's decent.
and he loves us.
I'll never get over that.
That
red
rocked
card.
my head, you know.
That red card against
You know, in the
Arsenal.
US, when Johnny Evans and Fletcher just kept talking to us, like we were friends.
Well, yeah, you're best friends.
And then they left, and they both said bye and said our names.
Bye.
That's mental, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know, if you would have told me that one day,
I know.
Johnny Evans will know your name, I'd have said, fuck off. Fuck off. Johnny
It is
Evans
mad. You
will
shouldn't
know my
normalise that shit, should
No,
you?
you shouldn't.
Never normalise it.
Shouldn't.
Do you know what I mean?
name. Shouldn't.
I love that. I love the fact that we're still there.
It was like when I interviewed Juan Mata.
You're like,
And
wow.
about 2 months later, I seen him as you know when the fans wait for players to leave and then he's leaving.
Yeah.
And we were filming a few bits, and he went, "Oh, Adam," and I just went, my head went
Adam, you know, it's class.
like proper,
That's
just
class.
blew up. We are very lucky, innit?
Yeah.
Living the dream, man.
We are very, very
Man
lucky.
United fans to do what we do.
And you guys could be as lucky as us because we will be Wes Brown on the 28th of December.
Full time.
Yes.
Manchester United 3, Everton 0. A massive victory, a clean sheet, goals for Rashford, Martial, and obviously that absolute wonder strike from Alejandro Garnacho as well.
From Martial.
Yeah. Isn't it good, just in a comfortable win? That's the first
Nice
time
win.
United have won by more than one goal.
How
in the
much of a
Premier League this
difference did
season.
Kobe Mainoo, Luke Shaw make to this team today?
Kobe
Massively.
Mainoo was fantastic
Massive.
today.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. He was absolutely brilliant. How nice it just winning the game
I
comfortably.
love it, man. It's just, you forgot what it's like.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only time I've done that this season has been against Crystal Palace
Don't know
reserves.
you're born, do you, Jay?
You don't, do you know what I mean? It reminds me of the time when we used to win all the games.
Yeah.
Look at that boy there,
Nah, but
Tony.
that's a perfect day at the office. Martial comes back in at the team, gets a goal. Rashford needed a goal, he's got one. Alejandro Garnacho with an absolute worldie. Kobe Mainoo, I love Kobe Mainoo. Even I was surprised how good he was today.
He was better than I thought.
He was just unbelievable. And also, I like the fact that he got, 70 minutes or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Took him off.
He was up against some seasoned midfielders as well. I know they were missing Onana today. You had Garner Gay in there, some proper players. You had
Ducore.
Ashley Young dishing out slaps and trips and kicks everywhere. And Kobe Mainoo played like... I wouldn't be surprised if some of them Everton players going off that pitch today going, fucking hell, he was good.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of them ones where they go, shit,
Yeah.
United have got one there.
Yeah.
Because I think we
100%.
really have got one there.
100%.
And in Garnacho, we've got two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let's not We're very lucky to have these two players.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Garnacho was very close to not signing a new deal. He'd have ended up in Real Madrid or somewhere like that. That's probably his future. Like, having him right now, having Mainoo right now. Mainoo, in 12 months' time, we could be looking at him like £100 million player.
Only took one season.
Some of these
like,
midfielders
takes one season
going.
nowadays. You have one good Premier League season, and you're a young midfielder, and you get a £100 million price tag on your head.
Chelsea just spent 250 million on two players that are as good as.
What did I know? He's a different type of player. What did Mudryk do? He did like 12 games or something. One where he was meant, and then that was it. It was like, right, you get 80 million quid. Yeah, like it's difficult not to get carried away with Mainoo because he's that good. And we've all been saying it. You've seen it in the academy. He was above his years in the academy when he was playing like with years above him and that when he was 15. He was in the under 18s and all the rest of it. I mean, it's just different class. And looking at now, I was just looking at the table. United, after everything we've been through,
title charge,
were 4 points behind Liverpool, who were title contenders. 5 points behind City, who everyone goes about being the greatest club side ever, and 6 points off.
We
top.
can beat a few of them teams above us. I know we've already lost against Arsenal and City this season, but if we could beat a few of those teams above us,
yeah, man, it's looking rosy. It's looking good,
looking a lot better.
Right, we're still worried about Wednesday though.
Well,
we'll worry about it. Let's just bask in the glory of a nice 3-0 win over Everton.
We'll be back in a few minutes with the review as well. Stay where you are because you'll be automatically redirected over to the review. So make sure you stick around. We'll be back going through everything, going over that Garnacho goal once again. Genuinely, one of the best goals I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You can't score a better goal than that. 10 out of 10, perfection from Garnacho. Everton 0, Manchester United 3, dishing out more points deductions for Everton, just like they deserve. We'll be back in a minute and we'll see you in a bit.